To the show, it's a midweek delight. The Hump DJ wag, where we laugh all night. Tombi's cracking jokes, a mind disposal king. While Smu the DJ's gaming makes the whole room sing. Hadouken joins us from the States as Kadath salt lamp has started to chafe. With Jack Tar lads olive oiled up. Yarny swears, oh fuck, shit, ass. It's the Hump DJ wag. We're having a ball. From TV to gaming, we're covering it all. A crew so wild, you'll never forget. With jokes so sharp, you'll break a sweat. IcklePickle non-stops with Tombi by your side. Cockney wit and laughter worldwide. Hanayama stopping the kaiju supreme. Germany meets Japan, a Godzilla queen. He's the mighty Green Ranger, hero to all. Swoops in daily, answering the call. Misfits united, we're hilarious blend. Discussing the chaos right to the end. So grab a pint, pull up a seat. The Hump DJ and watch a Wednesday treat. We'll chat, we'll rant, and we'll laugh till we fall. The Hump DJ wag, we're having a ball. From TV to gaming, we're covering it all. A crew so wild, you'll never forget. With jokes so sharp, you'll break a sweat. From Brits to Yanks and Germans too, this quirky crew's got laughs for you. We're breaking the news and breaking the mold. The Hump DJ wanker's comedy gold. Break a sweat. So brings to the Yanks and Germans too. This quirky crew's got laughs for you. We're breaking the news and breaking the mold. The Hump DJ wag is comedy gold.
Rated R for retarded.
Alright, so all of y'all are calling me Daily Williams. So let's find out.
Chemical imbalance, system of a down. They she, 21 pronouns. Olivia was Rodrigo. Are they to remember? Transferred in and disturbed, clit not imagine genders. Change, transition, Gala Swift, Taylor Switch. The sex change pistols bring me to the therapist. Gay T. Perry, Postal P. Malone. Machine Gun Kelly, my chemical hormones. David Bowie, a data agenda man. Halen, Iron Maiden, asking Alexander. Slipknot, a man. The Pretenders, Fallout, not a boy. Red Hot Chili Genders. The Cranberries rage against your real genes. They CDC, Led Zeppelin, Avril Lavigne. New Kids on the puberty blocker. Green Day, Red Hot Willie Choppers. Twin Kin Park, Blink 1
as you said before we started, Abe, not burying the lead. Tombi and Tam are here. Look, they're right down there.
They gate
There
crashed.
they are. Woo! Welcome. You're not muted, are you? There you are.
Yeah, I was.
How are you doing, guys? How's your trip around America?
Mate, apart from it being fucking hot as balls today, because it's like 31 degrees, living the dream out here.
Holy shit.
Dream. I finally got myself a cowboy hat.
Cool.
Nice. How you doing, Tam?
Good. I don't want to come home.
No, we don't want to come home. Apart from coming back to the dogs, the kids can all just get fucked. We don't care.
Half of them are in chat.
Yep.
Yeah, we're ready. We are literally ready to just sell up our house and just move straight out.
That's fantastic. How much of your journey have you got left now?
We've got up until this Saturday, and then we fly out late Saturday evening, come back Sunday morning to the UK. Unfortunately.
So what's the plan then? Where have you got to go to from where you are now?
Flying home?
No, like on the rest of your journey, or are you in your final place on the journey
We're
now?
in Nashville now for the rest of the holiday. So the last 7 days of the holiday was always going to be Nashville and Nashville only. So we could then just potter about, do the Jack Daniels tour, which is down the road, do the rodeo down the road. I say down the road. I've got used to the Americans' term of phrases because down the road is 2 hours away.
Yeah.
I mean, we went shopping today, just popped round to the shop, and it's like a 30-minute drive on the motorway.
Oh, fuck that.
It's like, it's fucking great. No, honestly,
America,
Abe, it's fucking amazing. You would fucking love it.
Yep.
Have you had an opportunity to go to the Grand Old Opry?
The Opry, that's where we just were.
Oh, fantastic. What did you think? A nice big old place, isn't it?
Fucking
It is fucking massive.
It's fucking massive.
Well, we are glad to have you here again after a couple of weeks of absence. So yeah, great to see you both again. Abe, how are you doing? What's been going on in your world?
I'm still breathing.
As usual.
Yeah, I've just been hopping from stream to stream almost relentlessly for about 2 or 3 weeks now. Getting pretty fucking tired, man.
The fucker actually got some sleep last night, believe it or not.
Yeah.
No, that's a lie. Abe doesn't sleep.
Mate, I got a solid 4 hours. I couldn't believe it.
Have you been catching up on the wall-to-wall coverage on Geeks and Gamers of the various riots that have been kicking off?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Jeremy stopped sleeping as well because of all of that.
Out on average, 8 hours a night streaming. That's nuts.
Yeah. He's like, do I really have to do all of this stuff for my own company? I'd rather just cover the Trump stuff. He's barely on Geeks and Gamers now, and it's his company.
It gets you views. It gets you views.
Bloody good. It's bloody good content at the minute, and everyone's on top of it.
Yeah,
absolutely, everyone's on top of it. I mean, you look at Yo Pops the other day; he was streaming it.
Yes,
and 2,000 odd people watching him live at one stage.
3,000 actually.
It's good exposure. I don't blame anybody for taking the opportunity. If the opportunity's out there, guys, take it.
Given the state of current pop culture, it's not really surprising that politics might take center stage.
Well, the other thing that I've found is generating an awful lot of content at the moment is the Karen Reid trial. I've been following that recently. Mm-hmm. I put out one tweet the other day saying about how the judge in the case is corrupt and needs investigating. I've had like over 14,000 views and over 1,000 likes. That is the highest any one of my tweets ever has ever got. Do you know what I mean? It's like, if you can, but I'm not harking on about it. Do you know what I mean? Like it's not my area of expertise or anything like that. I just found it odd that one specific tweet got such a high, high engagement. That's the word I was looking for. Yeah. Well, anyway, thank you, Abe, for your update. And Smu, how are you doing, buddy? How's things?
Happy to be back. It's been, 2 weeks?
Mm-hmm.
Man, I worked so many night shifts, I lost track of time, like what day it actually was. I had to double check my calendar the other day. I was like, is it Tuesday? Like, no, today's Wednesday. So thank fuck the streams are up, And I almost forgot about Marvel Rivals the other day. I was like, I was supposed to be having a stream today. And then But then when I walked home, I was like, yeah, we have Marvel Rivals today. And I reminded people, and even Wolfie was like, yeah, I almost forgot about Marvel Rivals today. I was like, okay, I guess I wasn't the only one. But yeah, happy to be back.
That was a really good impression. Sounds just like her.
Yeah.
Actually,
That's uncanny.
It was very uncanny, yeah, I know.
sounds like Judi Dench.
Sounds like Sean Bean almost.
Yeah,
Or Charles Dance.
But now you mention it, Wolfie does sound a bit like Judi Dench.
Wolfie does.
She sounds like Jack Tar Lad doing Judi Dench.
That's true. Yeah, legit.
Yeah,
But
happy to be
good.
here.
Yeah, it's good to have you back after a couple of weeks, mate. And hope that you're not working yourself to the bone. Greg, Kadath Gaming.
Hello.
How are you doing, buddy? What's going on in your world?
Pretty good. I've been touching grass and then mowing it. Did a bit of gardening and stuff, but it's been a week of watching Asmongold, watching game shows for hours on end, back to back, for days, and putting things on my wish list. And then
I didn't know that Asmongold did game shows.
Yeah, not those game shows, game expos.
Oh, I see.
Like Next Fest, Xbox game show,
Wheel of
PC
Fortune.
game show.
Shows of the games.
Jeopardy.
The wheel.
I've seen like 4 or 5 in like full run of the show things.
Yeah.
But I've also played like 4 demos of different games that I downloaded, and I've got another few to try. But yeah.
Anything worth mentioning?
No.
No.
Oh yeah, well, Abyssus. Yeah, actually, I quite enjoy Abyssus. That's been out for a little bit, but it is included in this, I think. Abyssus. Yeah, it's like a roguelike FPS. So you do a run of 5 levels, and you power up at the end of each level. It's good fun. Pretty nice graphics, but yeah, I can't remember any of the ones we played yesterday. Though I played 3 or 4. I can't remember any of them.
Nice.
Awesome. Well, it's good to have you here, Greg, as always. And Hanny,
I'm being sucked into a large gravitational body at the moment. But,
I'm glad that's what you ended up saying.
Sucked in or sucked off? What's going on?
Oh, God, you wouldn't want to get sucked off by that.
Was that Frogan? Yes.
I mean, that is actually more terrifying than the prospect of actually being dragged into a black hole.
I just saw that as a throwaway screenshot in one of, I think it was More Pegasus's video, and I was just, oh man, that's so fucking funny.
That's good.
So I snapped it on my phone and then chucked it on the background.
So there you have it, chat. Greg's getting sucked off by Frogan. Anyway, Hanayama-san, how is your things and stuff? What's going on?
Oh, that's stuff and things. I mean, the only noteworthy thing that happened is like Code Vein 2 and Neo 3 got announced, so I'm happy outside of that. And Stellar Blade launches on PC, I believe today.
Yes, tonight, midnight our time. Midnight our time.
It's Goonin session time,
It's
boys.
Gooning time, motherfuckers. And outside of this, it's literally been just fucking playing Warframe and Minecraft. Like, nothing else in between.
Nice.
Any idea how much that's launching for?
Stellar Blade?
Yeah.
I can check.
70 quid, I think.
I will check.
Oh wait, I'm doing American money. You can't.
But you're Canadian, Paul.
$60 in American.
Well, it might be £60 then.
I'm sure I've seen it cheaper on CD keys.
Well,
So let me check.
If it's $60, surely it's got to be less in pounds.
Let's see.
Yeah, so it should be
54 pounds.
Yeah, it's 54 pounds. It's 54 or 55 pounds. And it's just like with every console game that gets ported over, it's the complete edition, meaning you get all of the already released content in it.
Nice.
And
You get
a
the
free
complete
skin for
booty.
Nikkei, unlike the console version.
Yep.
I wonder if it's on the Game Pass. Xbox
No.
Game Pass.
No,
Yeah.
no.
No?
Not that I'm aware of.
It's $52 on CD keys.
Oh, big savings then.
But that's definitely big savings.
Oh, that you said dollars, didn't you? I thought, yes,
No,
sorry. Yeah.
Euros, 52 euros. So
Euros. Well, they're pretty much the same as pounds at the moment anyway, aren't they?
Yep.
I think there's not much
Anyway.
difference between any of them at this
Speaking of
stage.
cheap, Paul, how are you doing today?
Shots fired.
Go
Tell
fuck
us,
yourself.
Pickle Man.
Hey, at least I was on time.
I have no excuse. I just was lazy and slow. As you can see, things
Nice.
look a little different around me. Not really. It looks like my background's different. I had to switch my whole setup around because my TV died 2 days ago. I usually just hang out on a couch, play everything on my TV. That's been my setup this whole time. And I had to emergency get a monitor and set up like at an actual desk. And so now I'm sitting on an actual PC desk. I need a chair, though.
Lucky.
Huh?
Yeah.
It's a fucking hard life, isn't it?
Unfucking lucky.
Is that your actual wallpaper in the room, or is that?
Oh, these are tapestries. My friend from high school drew these. He's an artist.
Tapestries.
Would he be a consumer of certain types of mushrooms by any chance?
He is a consumer of all psychedelics and a big fan of the band Tool. So that makes
a lot of sense.
Alex Gray.
So it's basically fucking like listening to Schism on fucking acid.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. That is the background. He does great art. His name is Paul Mez, another Paul. If you want his art, he has these tapestries. I don't know if he ships worldwide, but Third Eye Tapestry is who he goes through. So if you like these crazy, colorful, trippy, if you want to feel like you're on acid, man, check out Paul Mez.
His username should be Mezcalin.
Yeah, totally.
I like it.
Well, if he's got a link somewhere, Paul, drop it in the chat.
Oh yeah, I'll check it out. Yeah, for sure. I'll drop it in a second.
Just grab his link and drop it in chat.
I love promoting this
Paul
guy.
Mez, go fuck yourself.
Go fuck yourself, Paul Mez, wherever you are. Oh, and also I got a shout out to Daveyverse in chat. Go fuck yourself. He hung out with us on the Company Boys the whole Xbox showcase on Sunday. And the YouTube chat stopped popping up in my social streams, and he was talking the whole time, and we didn't see anything he said, and I feel so bad, Daveyverse. Thank you for hanging out and watching the showcase with us.
Well, it's a special shout out to Daveyverse.
Hello, I did, and chat died. I know I didn't fucking have chat popping up, but shout out to you, man. I saw that you were there, and I'm like, oh man, this because that was the first time we ever did like a watch along or a react thing. So the Xbox showcase on Sunday over on the Company Boys was a lot of fun.
The best show as well. That one was the best one out of the ones I saw.
Dude, they were all really good. I liked Xbox.
The PC game show was shite.
It was all right. There was some good stuff. Listen,
I was really waiting on there.
A lot of people don't know, but a lot of people do know I am such a whore when it comes to video games.
You could have just ended it at whore.
I'm such a whore for video games. Put them all in my mouth. I'm ready to go. There's like rarely any bad games out there, guys. Everybody who's saying that the games are terrible, you're lying to yourself. Put more games in your mouth. You'll like it.
Put games in your mouth. Put pickles up your butt.
Put pickles in your ass.
Weasel, I hope
there's a reason I zoomed in. There's a reason I zoomed in. Doesn't that fucking look like a vagina?
It does, yes.
I was wondering about that.
Yes.
Definitely is a vajayjay.
Yeah, for sure.
Vagina.
Real quick,
Yeah, he draws a lot of vagina-shaped stuff. I think he may be telling us something.
Maybe.
We all.
Shout out to Yanni. Shout out to Yanni.
Oh yeah.
She just rated my channel.
Shout out, Yarny.
Sadly,
Where
she
the
can't
fuck
be with
are
us
you?
today. She can't be with us today, but she's here in spirit. So
she's here in spirit.
She told us in advance she wasn't going to be here. Like unlike you,
I said I was going to be late
when you
a few
were
minutes
late.
before.
Yeah, I was about to say,
Well, we didn't see the message until you were late.
You were late in Polar.
Whose fault? You were late to see. You were late to seeing the message. So who's really the late one?
Go fuck yourself.
Go fuck.
Well, thank you very much to Yanni for the raid, and we're sorry that you're not here today. You will be missed, but you've got to obviously do your fucking responsibilities instead of hanging around with your friends. I guess that's more important.
Yeah, we don't care. We don't mind. We're not hurt. It's fine. It's fine, man. Fine.
Of all the fucking days to take a fucking sick day, bastards.
I know, right?
No,
well, that's
off.
that's the panel said hello to. So let's move over to our wonderful and lovely Chat, hey, my beautiful producer, if you could start bringing those dudes up on the screen, please, so they don't have to keep talking to fill the silence. That would be wonderful.
Or maybe I could just leave some dead air for a minute to make you feel even more comfortable.
That's awful. Dead air is a crime. Asshole.
Well, first up we have Mr. First himself, Bishop.
Bishop,
fuck yourself.
Go fuck yourself. No, actually,
he was first. Pleasure to see you, mate. Welcome aboard.
Welcome aboard.
I think Legatus was first, and I think
he's the first to make the first comment.
Maybe. Good to see Legatus, the best mod around on all of our channels. Good to see you, my friend. Thanks for joining us. Next up,
no, I love it.
We have Battery. Greetings and salutations from a warm and muggy New Orleans. Good to see you, my friend.
Hello.
And as previously mentioned,
Davey Verse. He's already had a shout out. Get him off the fucking page.
Get it out. I gave him my whole segment.
Yeah, and Lady Runesong. What is that? What is that? That emoji? She's sticking her fingers up. Is that what it is? She's doing that.
She's doing the mod.
Oh, it's the other way.
Up, you twat.
I know that's Galadorn's favourite emoji as well.
It's good to see you, lady.
Galadorn is a hippie confirmed.
Totally. This one's just for you, Paul. And it's from Smu the DJ.
Oh, pickles in my mouth. Yay. Blah, 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 blah.
Clip it.
Give me a blurb.
And next up, we've got Andy Matthews.
You got to lean
Games
into
and pickles.
Andy
Games
Matthews,
and
it's a
pickles.
pleasure to see you, my friend. Thank you for joining us here in the chat for this
Andy
wonderful
Matthews.
Wednesday show.
Target right here, right in my face, Andy. Come on.
Jacob Ironside. And don't forget, boys and girls, we're still raising money for Jacob Ironside at the, is it Give, Send, Go, or Go Fund Yourself, or
Go
whatever
fund
it is.
yourself.
We're up to $9,785 raised for Jacob Ironside, and if you do have any dollary dib-dobs then to spare, then please go ahead and follow the link in the chat if it's there. And Psycho
Come on,
Mongoose, qu'est-ce que c'est? Good to see you, my friend.
Speaking of qu'est-ce que c'est, we got pinged for that French music last week. I was like, I'm pretty sure that's like copyright infringing music.
What French music?
The one with what is it, Macron fighting his mom or whatever?
Oh, right, yeah.
Fighting his dad.
Oh, dad.
Fighting his old school teacher.
Good to see you, Rick Cleary, anyway. Pleasure to have you here. Thanks a lot, mate.
We did get pinged for copyright on quite a few things last week.
4.
Sorry, boss.
You've met Rick now, haven't you, Tombi and Tam?
We have. Unfortunately.
Is he as ugly as he sounds?
Is he as short as everyone says he is?
No, he's taller than I am.
Is he as
Everyone's fucking taller than I am, apart from...
I'm taller than you.
Yeah.
Is he good at finding cars?
No. Is he good at following direction? No. Could he get lost in a paper bag? Yes.
And Atom Gray, a pleasure to see you, my friend. I was on Atom Gray and Babs's backstage stream last night with Darren Muth. We were talking about your boy Rumble Studio and some pros and cons of that. And then after Darren Muth left, we sort of like just went on a little bit of a ramble for 3 hours.
Had a little circle jerk.
Yeah, you know, just we spoke about all sorts of things. So if you are so inclined, go and check out last night's stream on Rumble Studio.
Just as a quick aside, talking of circle jerk, has anyone seen the new campaign logo for Kamala Harris?
Oh, Jesus. Oh,
yeah, I've seen that.
Is it real?
It's gotta be.
I don't think it's confirmed to be real yet, because I don't think the Democrats are that suicidal to run her again.
You're talking about the party that shot themselves in the foot, mate.
I mean, they are retards, but yeah.
I thought that it was like a fitness thing.
Like a exercise routine.
Fitness their dick in her mouth. That's what's happening.
Hey,
Really,
can you
it's
chuck it up
fucking-
in case someone's not seen it?
Yeah,
Tom,
I'm
yeah,
already
yeah.
on it. I'm already on it.
Oh,
I'm already on
He's
it.
doing it. He's doing the thing.
He's doing it live.
I'm looking
on,
at
man.
this shit and I'm thinking someone's fucking really circle jerking it.
Well, yeah, that's what I was going to say.
What
It looks
the-
Yeah.
like multicoloured wanks.
That's a very unfortunate logo.
Oh no!
Is
Two
Kamala in the middle?
hands, 2 hands on every dick.
I
Well,
love it.
I saw a version of
All
this
hands on
with
dick.
people's faces, smiling faces, badly photoshopped onto the heads, and the one to the bottom right was Michelle Obama.
Thanks,
Oh.
Big Mike.
Yeah, Mike's
Oh.
face, but the thing is, Kamala needs to be in the middle, doesn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Pretty
did
much.
have Kamala in the
Oh,
middle, yeah.
Greg.
Hello.
Greg, do you want to go viral? Yes. You know what I mean. Put Frogan's face in the middle.
In the middle? Oh, of
Yeah,
that.
Yeah.
Do I want to go viral? I'm not sure I want to go viral for those reasons.
And we've got Iron Oxide in the chat. Pleasure to see you,
Hey.
Iron. I
Hey,
wonder if
bud.
Selena's
Go
about
fuck yourself.
I'm going to have to highlight this one.
Which one?
Uh oh.
Yes.
too. So they make kid-sized cowboy hats.
Just to clarify, they had to get me an extra fucking large because I've got a giant fucking head.
Yeah,
Ironic.
that's from the extra large size Woody doll.
yeah, the Toy Story kids costume set.
Yeah.
No, I meant from the actual Woody doll, the plushie that you can
No,
buy.
it was too big. They had to
So
downsize.
nice.
To the
Tombi,
actual-
has anyone picked you up and then dropped you and said, I don't want to play with you anymore today?
Three people have tried it. They just grabbed the wrong hole, mate.
Nice.
A little bit disappointed.
It was
They
like
mistake
picking
you
up
for
a bowling ball. Yeah.
Great minds think alike, Abe.
I
Picked
wouldn't
you
say
up.
great.
Picked you up, fingered you, and fucked you down an alley.
Pretty much, yeah.
Basically.
How you doing
There
there,
we go.
cowboy?
Tam's got a hat, and also Rick has another request.
You got a pretty mouth. Hey.
Oh, the cowboy boots. Have you got a Montam?
No.
Did you go line dancing?
She's lying. She's
That's-
only got those on.
Yeah, that's only for only Tams.
I'm not saying fucking nothing at this stage.
No.
But that thought did actually cross across my fucking lips.
I was like, we're living the American dream today.
boys.
Gary H in the chat. Pleasure to see you, my friend. Welcome aboard. And next up, we have.
We have my
Quick,
new good friend, Rockefeller Plaza.
Hey.
Rockefeller
Let's go, Winnow.
Plaza. Is that Rockefeller Plaza? That 30 Rock. That NBC, is it? 30 Rock.
Yeah, that's where.
30 Rockefeller
Yeah, 30
Plaza.
yeah, I think so.
Sounds about right.
Yeah, this sounds about right, based on what
Down the road
Tombi
is anything
said.
within 100 miles. Yep.
Yeah, that's insane.
I learned that when I was in the States, and people were looking at me when I was like, I'm just going to nip down the road to go to grocery shop. And then people were like, what do you mean down the road?
Like down the road, I just want to go the corner shop.
Down the road.
Don't you have corner shops with Indians in them over here? Yeah, but they're like miles away.
Well, the Indian corner shop is some ordinary gamer setting up a shop somewhere and selling shit.
Do not redeem. And next up,
you bloody.
Yeah, but do not redeem is funny.
Ooh, interesting. Looks like your timing might be fortuitous.
good thing you guys are flying out on the 14th. That's when the riots paid for by the Walmart and Waltons and No Kings are starting. They are assembling at the park across the street from me, says Rick Cleary.
I've just got a clarified point. You know that there's something like 1,400 miles between us and you, Rick. So I don't think it might affect me somehow.
Well, to be
I don't know,
fair,
I
Rick
mean-
has a weird perception of depth, okay?
Yeah, and if the road is like 100 miles, that's like, it's 2 blocks away. So it's like the other side of the country.
Yep.
Yeah.
And Night Saber, hey,
Saber.
Chingwag
Yo.
crew, wag them chins.
Always good to
See them chins are wagging. Like
I'll
your
wag
armpits.
something at you.
A wagon.
What, a pickle?
Yanni.
And Yanni, hello, darling. Good to see
Yanni.
you. Thanks for the raid, etc.
And
You go
we
and do your
have,
responsibilities.
Yes.
we have a rogue Uncle Martin as well.
Hey.
Uncle Martin without the mountain bike. So you used to have a mountain bike? No, with the mountain bike.
With the
Okay,
mountain
sorry. I'm going crazy. It's
Bulgarians love
been an
their mountain
awfully
biking.
hot day.
Bulgarians
a
love their
hot
mountain
one.
biking. I'm just saying.
And,
Bulgarians in your mouth.
That's Uncle
Yeah.
Martin again on my side. On Rumble.
Matrix-ATP. Is that right?
Matrix AP.
Matrix ATP.
ATP.
Matrix
Fucking learn to
ATP.
Matrixets. Sounds like a cuss word.
Hello.
Sounds like,
Kurva.
Phoenix.
Kurva.
sounds like swearing in Hindi.
Oh, excuse me.
Phoenix Santos, good to see you, my friend. Psychotic Mongoose, he's saying hello.
Hello.
You can.
Gans.
I like it, guys. Erwin's
And
new potato.
Owen's
Hey.
new potato.
Shout Nerd Wars. Nerd Wars.
Okay, let's see who else we've got.
It's
We've got-
Owen's new potato, but the fucking image is
Fallout
like the
Dave.
most meta PC ever.
That's an AI image, I'm pretty sure, because I actually asked
Yeah, but
Grok
still,
to draw
it's-
me a gaming PC, and you should have seen the construct of a concept of a gaming PC that Grok thought was okay. I was like, pretty sure that's not his health and safety regulation.
Right, someone ban Dave.
Fallout Dave is saying, hey, Tombi and crew, glad Tombi is surviving time in the US where people microwave tea. Right, get someone time that motherfucker out, please.
Time him out for a year.
Prophetic,
I think
apathetic.
that actually warrants a timeout.
Get the fuck out of here.
Prophetic Apathetic was in my earlier potato stream chat. Thanks for joining me there earlier on, mate. Because I was doing a test of the sort of like a stress test of my mobile data whilst using the Rumble Studio app, and it turns out that when you do it through mobile data, it looks like you've been recording on a potato.
Yeah.
So Big Dog Jake though, like the stream, nerds. Yes, do
What's
the things
up, Big
and the
Dog?
stuff. Get your thumb,
Do all
shove
the
it right up
things.
on in there.
Let's
Shut up, Big
see.
Dog Jake.
Who else do we have?
See you tomorrow, by the way, Big Dog Jake.
Oh,
Is that a threat?
No, I'm going to be on For the Homies podcast tomorrow with MMA Crease, and BD Jake is the producer on that one. So, yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Just JK. Hail everyone.
Hey.
Pleasure to see you, Just JK.
What's up?
Still not sure if it's just kidding. No.
just kidding, yeah.
Just
Yeah.
kidding. Yeah.
Real Wave Nation Gaming Clips. A pleasure to see you.
Nation.
Tombi, Nashville Broadway is overrated. I have no idea what
Can
that
I argue
means.
with that one?
Any clues?
Yeah, so Broadway is where most of the clubs and the pubs are in Nashville. But honestly, we've had a whale of a time. We've had zero issues. The only thing that we do find fucking weird is that you'll go into a random shop and they'll be fucking playing live music in it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Live country bands music playing in a freaking shoe shop.
Yep.
Random as fuck. But the pubs and clubs not had a single problem. It was a CMA fest, so the country music festival was last weekend. So it was absolutely fucking
sounds fun.
bonkers busy. The weather's been absolutely perfect for it. It's not been massively too hot. I mean, it's top 20s, early 30s. But yeah, the crowds have been fantastic. People have been lovely. There's been no issues whatsoever. Yeah, it's lovely here.
Oh, so
Can't wait to move here.
just JK is clarified by saying, lol, the JK is just the initials of my first and last name. Okay, well, that narrows it down a bit.
Just a wee
get
bit.
on the old Kiwi Farms and...
Speaking of Kiwi farms.
Nice.
Yeah.
So, as far as topics, who wants to go first? Do we have a
Oh, is that it?
volunteer?
Is that all the chat then?
We're up to date, yeah.
Excellent. Well, are you sure about that? Because I could have swore I saw... Oh, no, never mind.
we're-
Anyway, well then, welcome to everyone in the chat. We've got 33 viewers on the old YouTubes. We've got 5 on Rumble, and we've got 19 on X. Welcome, and thank you for joining us here on this lovely Wednesday evening. So, yes, you're the producer, Abe. What have we got on the docket for today?
We got a few bits here and there. Would anyone like to go first?
I mean, bring up what you're going to bring up. Easy that.
Yeah, just go through. Just roll it, mate.
Okay. Well,
just whack your cock out, and we'll
I would say
rate
do the base speaker first because it's kind of relevant because
funnily enough, that's actually the one I was bringing up first.
So for those who don't know, there's apparently riots happening in LA, and LA is going to turn to shit. If you wouldn't know it's LA, you would think it's a third world country. But yeah, so basically, Mike Johnson, who is a speaker for the Republican Party, came out and said something pretty based. Let's have a look.
The president said, possibly in jest, that if he were Tom Homan, he would arrest Gavin Newsom. Do you believe that Newsom should face consequences in a legal way?
Look, that's not my lane. I'm not going to give you legal analysis on whether Gavin Newsom should be arrested, but he ought to be tarred and feathered. I'll say that. I mean, look, he's standing in the way of the administration and the carrying out of federal law, right? Mm-hmm. He is applauding the bad guys and standing in the way of the good guys. He is trying to. He's a participant, an accomplice in our federal law enforcement agents being not just disrespected but assaulted. This is a serious problem, and the governor is now filing a lawsuit against the president. What a joke. Do your job, man. That's what I tell Gavin Newsom. Do your job. Stop working on your rebranding and be a governor. Stand up for the rule of law. He's not doing that. So I don't know what the ultimate measure will be there, but I know that in the interim time, the president of the United States is showing real leadership, and we're not going to allow LA to burn. We've seen this movie before, right? This thing gets out of hand real quickly, especially in a big city like that. And if local and state officials are unwilling or unable to do their job, the president of the United States will do his, and we support that fully.
Based.
Totally based.
I mean, the fact that he implied that he should be tarred and feathered is actually pretty fucking funny to me.
Yes.
I mean, to be fair, we all thought Gavin Newsom deserved certain things, but being tarred and feathered was not on my bucket list. But yeah, I got a good laugh out of that one. I was like, wow, a politician actually is saying that. And honestly,
that's some old school shit.
That's some old school shit.
Being tarred and feathered.
But in all honesty, considering the way California's been run the last couple of years, I think that's the majority of Californians thinking that. I think.
Yeah.
Makes half great again.
Yeah, basically. And yeah, there was a bit of a spat between Newsom and Trump because of the whole deploying the Marines thing in LA because of the riots. And people have been bitching and complaining about the fact how Marines have been like housed in the facilities that they were put in. But basically, most of the military people that I know, like Vets Talking, Horny Elf, Lady Gravemaster, they all said, well, this isn't as bad as you think it looks. We've had worse sleeping conditions than that in certain places.
Yeah.
I mean, the thing is, when a certain fucking gay choir boy linked the image of all of the armed forces lying on the floor, he neglected to put in the fact that was from 2021, back coming out of fucking Kandahar or fucking wherever in Afghanistan.
Yep.
I mean, we've had worse conditions in the armed forces than anything that they could fucking dream of, and to use that as political points now. Since we've come to America, when we've been shopping and just generally chatting to people are fucking naively blind and will just listen to the media constantly.
Yep.
I mean, some of these people we would expect to be well-rounded individuals, but fuck me sideways, they are fucking Bidened up to the fucking yin-yang.
Apart from the woman we met today.
So we went into one of the shops today and she actually left California to come to Tennessee because of the politics that were going on there. So
I don't blame her.
Although she didn't outright say it, that's what she was going around. Yeah.
So many of the shops, though, that we've been into, and it's like you can tell the people working there are all blue. Others, like where I got some of the T-shirts and stuff that I've picked up on my travels, they're all Patriot stores. And fuck me sideways. You go in there and you can actually talk sense to a fucking human being. Newsom needs to be fucking shot into the sun. And the fucking mayor, what the fuck was that fucking bin? She fucking puts a curfew in because of the peaceful protests.
Yeah.
You're fucking full of shit and the glove fits.
the gaslighting and the just blatant lying of how peaceful these riots actually are is phenomenal. Maxine Waters earlier on, she was saying about how it's totally peaceful and this and that. One of the things that I will mention though is that I think Gavin Newsom actually does have a case against Trump, as I was informed last night that I didn't know about. That Trump can't just call in the National Guard to deal with shit. It's the governor of California who has to request for their aid, and he didn't do that, and so Trump actually put it in there. But as this politician that we just watched quite rightly said, it's like you're bringing a case against Trump rather than sorting your own fucking state out. The president felt like they needed to do something that you're refusing to do, and because they did that, you're now gonna bring a case against. You may very well have some legal standpoint to be able to do it, but it shouldn't need to be done anyway, because the president shouldn't have had to felt like he needed to deploy the National Guard in your state when you should have been doing it right from the fucking get-go.
In all fairness, if Newsom wouldn't be so fucking incompetent, Trump probably wouldn't have even considered deploying the National Guard.
Did anyone see his speech from last night?
Newsom?
Trump.
Newsom addressed the nation, apparently.
He's not the president, though, so he can go fuck
texted
himself.
Sean Hannity to ask him to put it on Fox News.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ow.
But I saw it earlier and on Geeks and Gamers coverage on the stream, and his rhetoric is dangerous, absolutely dangerous.
Yep.
He is calling for a national uprising against the federal government.
Well, to be
It's
fair,
amazing.
That's an insurrection, isn't it?
It's outright communist revolutionary rhetoric coming from the governor of a state of the union.
Yep.
And I wouldn't be surprised if he is impeached for that speech alone, setting aside all of his other behaviors and corruption. That guy is a mafia psycho joker.
To be fair, Newsom also slept with his campaign manager's wife a few years ago, but nobody brings that up.
He's probably getting revenge for Harvey Weinstein banging his wife.
Yeah. I was just about to say, with regards to the National Guard, now, President Trump doesn't have the legal rights to just deploy the National Guard without the governor's approval, but he can federalize them under Title 10 of the U.S. Code. So as long as he's federalized the National Guard, he can do what the fuck he likes. And Gavin Newsom hasn't got any comeback. But it has to be via Title 10.
I wonder what the chat opinions are on whether or not Gavin Newsom ought to be arrested. It'd be interesting to see some of those answers in a short while. One of the other things that I noticed about this situation, or that has been going round about this situation, especially on Twitter, is the Mexican officials calling for the people in California to protest and riot against the ICE deportations, when you're not actually allowed to protest and riot for political reasons in Mexico itself. How about that?
What a random happenstance.
I saw one Mexican guy, not to stereotype it, but you could tell he was Mexican because he was wearing a sombrero and waving a flag.
It's called a beano.
He was eloquently extolling the virtues of communism as practiced by the Leninist Soviet era. The first 4 years of the Soviet Union is this guy's vision for what should be set up in North and South America as a communist supercontinent.
The bloodiest years of its history.
Yep.
I mean, you can. I was just gobsmacked. I was like, "Fuck off back to Mexico if it's that good."
Do you know what's even funnier is the last time that they federalized the National Guard was Los Angeles 1992 riots.
Yeah.
This guy was saying actually, everything was fine around here until you guys turned up and ruined everything. And I was like, what? But before the Mexican War. I mean, surely they lost that war.
Yeah, exactly.
And then the border was drawn because they lost the war, and they surrendered and agreed to a treaty during which they ceded ownership of that land. So he should basically shut the fuck up.
Oh, we've got a few memes on that topic for later.
Yep.
Good.
Yeah, I think I've seen one of them. Is it the one where like half of the country is the border between Mexico and the US, and like they're saying this used to be our border, and someone's turning around and saying, "Oh, is somebody bad at war?"
Yep, basically.
I've not seen that one, but I wish I had now. God damn it. Let's say hello to a few more people in chat.
Horny Alpha's here.
Horny Alpha!
Yep, Dawn of Mutilation. Hello.
Dawn of Mutilation, pleasure to see you. Hail. Thanks for joining us here.
What's going on? Okay, we've got a few more
Move
visitors.
quicker, bitch.
Move,
Eat
bitch.
my dick.
Gotcha, bitch.
It sounds
Gotcha,
like
bitch.
the script
Hello,
of
you
a porn
fancy
movie.
fuckers. I love that.
Jonathan.
Jonathan.
What's going on?
Good to
Fancy
see you,
fuckers.
Jonathan Stevie.
Good to see you, mate.
What was you trying to say, Greg?
I said that your conversation sounds like the script of a porn movie.
Everything Jack says does.
Yeah.
Pretty much. Sergeant Hiratina, good to see you, my friend.
My 10th favorite Pokemon, but yeah. Howdy.
Yeah.
Bruce!
Oh, you see, so is it Giratina?
Giratina.
Giratina, okay, yeah, see, because I said it is because it looks Spanish, so I said Giratina.
Just make it with the Italian, just say Giratina.
Giratina.
Hey,
Bruce, good to see ya.
What's going on? Horny Elf.
Horny Elf.
And there he is, the horniest of elves, eating cats or pussy. I'm not entirely sure. But thanks for joining us.
This is an interesting point as well from Jonathan.
Also, in 1965, LBJ deployed the National Guard without governor approval.
I think JK said something in my chat earlier. Let's see if I can find the message.
Is that Lyndon Johnson, is it, LBJ?
Yeah. Lyndon Big Johnson.
Lyndon Big Johnson, yeah?
Little Big Johnson.
There it is. There you go. The president can deploy the National Guard without a governor's approval by federalizing them under the Title 10 of the U.S. Code.
Yep.
So
Yep.
there you
That
go.
mirrors precisely what Tombi said.
Yep.
Yep.
Bingo. This used to
I'm
be
fucking
Mexico.
basically American now, let's fucking face it.
Well, to be fair, we're more educated on U.S. politics at this point, aren't we? So this used to be Mexico, yeah, and France used to be Germany, but we won the fucking war. But the French mastered the art of surrender. Okay, and let's be clear on that one.
France, you are welcome.
You're welcome.
Tombi, you're not quite American until you walk through an airport, like completely ignoring everything around you, talking very, very loudly on a mobile phone, like, you know, being really obnoxious. On speakerphone, yeah. You're not truly American until you've mastered that.
Yeah.
Good point. Good point.
Yeah,
And
you've
next-
got to do it like a trigger happy TV where you're just walking around with a giant phone. Hello!
One of those satellite phones with the
I can't talk now. I'm in the library.
What are you saying? My signal is fucking shite over here.
And then when somebody looks at you funny, you just look at them and be like, hey, just a prank, bro.
It's just a prank, bro. Yeah.
Just a prank. So we've got
90% of the time.
We've got this one. Jack?
Oh, yes. So this was just simply something that I made a note of earlier on. I think it was yesterday. So YouTube have decided that after all this time, they're going to start loosening the guidelines, the moderation guidelines on their videos, which is a shame, really, because I wonder if they're going to start reinstating users who have been banned or demonetized or whatever after the fact. But the thing that I noted about this particular article from the New York Times was the image that they used to describe the situation. So they're saying YouTube loosens rules guiding the moderation of videos, and they use an image of YouTube opening the doors to let bubbling green slime ooze out. And it's like
It was a Nickelodeon thing.
Yeah, but it's not in the shape of a foot. But nevertheless, New York Times, just like most of the mainstream media, my comment to them were basically, you are slime and that you don't hate the media enough.
True.
And so, yeah.
Well,
Anybody got any thoughts on that?
Well, basically, the New York Times is trying to gaslight people into thinking that YouTube won't change shit, and that it's a dangerous precedent if they're loosening up the free speech rules a little bit.
Yes.
But yeah, I didn't even hear about the fact that YouTube was loosening up their rules a little bit. That was news to me until you brought up the article. I was like, that's new. Wonder if that affects certain people who have been banned in the past.
Yeah.
The thing is, so my thoughts on the loosening of the language and the content, fine, fair enough. They're having to do that because a lot of people are jumping ship.
I think so too, yeah.
A lot of people are jumping ship to other platforms where they don't get stifled as much. Now, that being one thing, there is no opportunity, there's no way that YouTube will allow the recovery of old banned accounts. But what they will then say is, rather than go through all of the issues of trying to recover data and videos and all this stuff that's probably long gone, they'll just simply say you can reapply for YouTube an account. You can reset up under the same name if it still exists, whatever it may be. But they won't go and reverse previously known decisions and bring channels back to life. There's just no way they'll do that.
Yeah, I'm just curious because there was like the John A. Douglas who got his account nuked for having a content creator on who was actually banned months after the fact when he was on the show, and that was the main reason his account got nuked. And I was like, that's a bit of a stretch, isn't it?
Now the funny thing is, it's not against terms of service to host someone that hasn't got an account. So if someone's been banned, say let's pick on Ryan, because it's most likely to be Ryan Roger Athay that triggered a lot of things. Hosting him, we could invite him onto the Hump Day Chinwag, providing he doesn't have a YouTube account and he is simply invited as a guest through a different email address, whatever. You are not breaking terms of service. But they are acting as if you do, which is overstepping the mark. But the problem is, because they're a private company, their rules are whatever they say they are.
Yeah.
So you really haven't got a lot of comeback. The terms of service is quite clear. You can host any fucking person you like, whether they're banned or not, which is why Alex Jones pops on quite a few different shows. But he's not allowed to have a YouTube account himself.
Well, he's not basically allowed to do marketing for himself.
Also why Johnny Somalia is broke.
Yeah, but he's also a fag. So
to be fair, he's been fucking a lot of dudes in prison, so no wonder he's broke.
He's not in prison yet.
Yes. No, but I'm willing to bet that because Hank's having to pay, and his best friend Hank is having to pay an awful lot out in expenses. He's like, listen, buddy, you're going to pay. I know you can't pay me back in money.
You're going to have to take a few for the team.
The expression is rent boy.
Dick.
Rent
yeah,
boy.
basically.
Over here, boy. Johnny Salami, yes.
But with regards to YouTube, like you said, Tombi, their rules are so ambiguous, and I don't personally believe that even though they've loosened it up, it's not going to be loosened that much, and I still think that they will enforce the rules however they want to, because they're still just ambiguous. And like you said, even if you have someone on your channel that they just don't like, then they can just enforce those rules as and when they want to. The one thing that I will say, and I've brought this up on a couple of streams now, is that there seems to be this idea, or there's this sort of conspiracy theory, that YouTube are banning and demonetizing accounts because they've got too much to pay out. And so they're just like, and it's this is what we were talking about last night about why Atom Grey and B-sides are not actually being monetized, and they've hit all the benchmarks. They've hit, surpassed the benchmarks that they need to, and yet they're still finding it extremely difficult to, even get past their appeals. I think Atom was finishing off his YouTube video appeal last night, and so he might have been submitting it today. So I'm very interested to find out how that goes. But they've hit all of the benchmarks, and I personally feel like they're letting these people go through the cracks, and they're constantly, demonetizing all these people and nuking their channels because they've got too much to pay out. And I don't think they're making as much money as they used to.
Yeah, the ad money has dried up a little bit on YouTube. Let's face it. Or generally speaking, on hosting, streaming
They must be
services.
making it on premium though, surely. They've got subscription service.
What, premium that now includes ads?
Yeah, for the lowest.
I'm still paying it.
Lowest tier. Yeah.
But
that's like
the
most
thing
streaming
is,
services now. Sadly.
Yeah, they're constantly increasing the requirements in terms of, okay, you're going to have ads, but if you get premium, you don't get ads anymore. And then wait for that lull, that trough to start falling off until the point where they're no longer making 30% or 50% profit on everything. And then they'll turn around and say, well, now we're going to have to introduce premium plus content and premium plus monitoring. So that those people now paying the extra no longer get those ads, but everyone on premium, you get some ads, you just don't get as many as the fucking peasants. So you've got your peasant class, you've got your premium. Premium is the new peasant. Premium plus. Every subscription service is going the same way.
Yep.
And we've seen this happen time and time again over the course of the last 10 years. You have seen this happen more and more, and it's not going to stop. It's not going to stop until the bubble bursts. And the bubble's bursting in quite a few ways, in my opinion. You look at now, a lot of people have got a fucking hangover about Rumble. A lot of people got a hangover about Kick. So Kick is nothing but Twitch. Let's face it. It uses the same Twitch backend. If you look at the backend code going on, they actually rent everything from AWS and therefore using Kick services, Twitch services, to host Kick. Fine, not a problem with it. Some people have got issue with it. Some people haven't. Rumble have introduced new requirements to their creator program where you've got to have 20 unique chatters in your chat in a month. Now, a lot of people are looking at these requirements as a gatekeeping of sorts. But if you look at the, it is to a degree, but it's so small a gatekeep. It's tiny. But YouTube's gone the other way. YouTube's now understanding that a lot of people are leaving their platform. A lot of the creators are leaving their platform. So their opportunities to advertise are a lot less. So what you'll see, because they're not making the money there, they're going to have to increase it somewhere else. This is where Premier or Premium, Premium Plus, and everything else comes into it. It's just a business model. They've got to get it from somewhere. And we're going to see it more and more. We're going to see it more and more.
There is one thing that I will say, though, that that 20 chatters over the month thing. Unique chatters is not 20 over a month is not that much of a stretch goal.
Yep.
You know what I mean? It's not. However, the issue that I've got with it is, what if you don't stream that much? What if the majority of your content is pre-recorded videos? You know what I mean? Now it's forcing you to actually take a different content creation route, and now you have to stream a certain amount of hours in order to reach that goal.
Yeah, you are 100% correct. Now, a couple of things to think of is, if you are uploading live content, you are tying your monetary creating capability to one single stream. And that's what the creator program was designed to do. If you are premiering, it uses a completely different monetary stream, completely different. So you're basing your return on investment, your return on your time, based on views and what you can get out of it in terms of views. So if you have highly viral, highly watchable content and you're uploading that constantly, you're going to blow the socks off the creator program. You've just got to understand that there are Those that will prefer a creator program route, which is your live streams, your game, your podcasts, you'll have those that will prefer the uploaded content and the premieres. Both can make money in their own rights.
Yep.
But you've got to have the right content. And now this is where a lot of the struggle comes down to. Because let's face it, a lot of content creation is an already saturated market.
Yep.
There are so many people well established, or so many people already got their fingers up someone else's arsehole. And I say that politely, but that's what it is. There are so many clicks out there that unless your face fits, or unless you've come across this click at some point in time, the chances of you just naturally being recognized and being promoted is very, very slim, guys. Now, there's a reason why. Obviously, I'm not saying I'm doing anything fucking special, but there's a reason why I do certain things the way I do, because I know full well that if I didn't do those, like mingle with certain groups, promote in certain ways, add stuff into Discord, create certain content in a very specific way, appeal to the SEO guidelines on YouTube. It takes fucking time. Getting your descriptions right on a YouTube and a Rumble video makes certain that your video can be picked up by SEO and search engines and YouTube search engines and everything else in between. It's not white man's magic, but there is some levels of effort that you've got to go into to understand these things. Now, it took me a long fucking time. I mean, 2 years before I've had one video that's just gone bonkers. I haven't had really much. I wouldn't necessarily say success, because I'm not in it for the success. I'm in it for just playing fucking video games and talking.
Yeah, shits and giggles.
Shits and giggles.
I'm in it for the success.
But it's interesting to look back at the last 2 years and say, right, okay, what did I need to do in order to get that one video to hit as well as it did? And a lot of it is all of the stuff that I've learned, all of the processes I learned, the thumbnails, the skills, the video editing. It wasn't a quick route. Now, 2 years to some might seem quick, but it isn't a quick route to success. Now, content creation on Rumble, I know a lot of people are a bit up in arms over the 20 unique chatters, but you'll be surprised. We know more than 20, 30, 40, 100 people just in our own small circle.
Yep.
And when I started advertising for people to jump across over to Rumble, come jump over to Rumble, come jump over to Rumble. I need the viewers. I need the chat there. Almost everybody did. Almost everybody did. So, guys, if you're starting off, or I mean, we look at Smu with Kick. Everybody just needs to know when you're live. If you're streaming on Kick, you just say, "Come and join me on Kick instead."
Yep.
Just pause YouTube. Believe it or not, YouTube doesn't make a lot of fucking money.
Nope.
YouTube does not make a lot of money.
Kick pays a lot more than Twitch as well, from what I've been seeing recently. 95% split on their donos.
If I was to,
you almost have instant monetization too. Sorry.
Yeah, no. If I was to look at where the breakdown of monetization and value and everything else, Rumble's paid me out in 1 month 3 months worth of YouTube. YouTube, that 3 months is a year on Kick. That year on Kick is probably 5 years on Twitch. That's how my demographic has gone in terms of breakdowns. So if Rumble's going to provide me the opportunity to earn more than YouTube, I'm going to put more eggs in the basket over on Rumble. And I'm going to try and encourage people. I'm not going to force people. I'm going to encourage people.
Yep.
Because at the end of the day, I'm still going to stream on YouTube. I'm still going to stream on Rumble. And why the fuck are we talking about this for fucking half an hour? I don't know. But who gives a fuck? I'm going to encourage people. But at the end of the day, your chat will go wherever your chat feels most comfortable. If they want to go to Rumble, they'll go to Rumble. If they want to go to Kick, they'll follow you to Kick. If they want to use Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, you name it. Noise, on the other hand, is actually shutting its doors. Fucking glad I didn't invest any time there. Holy
What's
fuck.
that?
Noise was another gaming streaming platform.
I didn't even hear about it.
I heard about it.
They lasted a couple of years. wrap their tits in because the money's not there. The money's not there. Anyway, I've had enough.
What was the one that Ninja joined on Microsoft? What's that? Mixer?
Yeah.
Well, that's pretty
Mixer.
good too. That's pretty
Mixer,
good.
yeah, Mixer.
We'll just quickly say hello to a few more people in chat.
Yeah, do it.
Andrew Werdner. Andrew Werdner. Pleasure to see you. Thanks for joining us in the chat there. And we also have Peepers. Sorry I'm late and gay. Oh, don't worry, you're not late.
Well, the only late and gay person is this Pollock below me, so...
You want to start World War II?
Yes.
3? 4?
I was about to say, hold on, we had World War II.
They already did start World War II.
Don't worry about it. It's Smu. He's just going to throw pickles at you.
That's right.
Listen, next time I'm in the States, I'm going to stop in Chicago and throw pickles at his house.
Now, Peepers was formerly known as Cinevere's Fish. And those are Cinevere's titties in which Peepers is currently nesting.
I was about to say, that looks oddly familiar.
I've got a lot of time.
Yeah,
son of a bitch.
Yeah.
I think she's still on vacation. I'm not 100% sure.
I need to give her a shout actually because I think I need to redo her overlays.
Yeah.
We actually ought to have a word with you, Tombi, about how to integrate some of the chat concerning like when you go live on EV Mux, but you go through the ingress. Because you know how like you have to switch, shut off the Rumble Studio tab so that you don't hear it in the background.
I've got a story about it. I've actually reached out to the EV Mux devs, and I've been talking to them in the background whilst I've been on holiday, so they've got it on their roadmap now. So
excellent.
One of the things that they're doing. So when you go live on for the audience, when you go live on EV Mux, it expects you to know what the URLs are for Rumble. So it can pull in the chat directly, pull in the chat numbers, pull in the chat. Now, what they're going to be doing is allowing you to update that URL at any point in time.
Oh, that's
so
cool.
when you go live in Rumble Studio, it's only when you go live it actually creates the URL. You can then copy that URL, put it into EV Mux, and then everything should work. So they're on it. I actually raised it whilst I've been on holiday, actually.
Awesome.
And Danny, thank you very much indeed. Danny over on EV Mux's support. Thank you very much indeed.
Shout out.
Didn't Kick just announce EV Mux support native as well?
Yep.
Native for Kick.
Yeah, it just popped up when I logged into the admin. admin
Yeah, that was today. That was released today. Native support for
news.
The one thing I wanted to say about where your audience... Yes, tits. Where your audience goes with regards to streaming on all these different platforms. The audience tends to go where I was talking to Atom and Babs about this last night. The audience seems to go where the most is happening. And so let's say you're streaming to Twitch and Rumble and YouTube. I find that the majority of the time people hang out in the YouTube chat because that's where everyone hangs out, and it's very difficult to get everybody all at the same time to migrate over to another chat. So migrate completely over to Rumble, because then I appreciate that some people do hang out in Rumble and they hang out in YouTube. But in order to get a lot of people in the Rumble chat and for them to all hang out there, it takes a lot of work, because if like one or two of you are hanging around in Rumble, but all the main conversation is happening over on YouTube, well, then you're more inclined to just switch back to YouTube so that you can hang out in the chat there and talk about it.
I know.
What was you going to say?
Sorry.
Yeah.
I was just going to ask Paul what he was going to say.
My theory is because I think YouTube has probably the most optimized app across all platforms. I mainly watch streams on my phone, and YouTube is the only one that really allows me to like watch streams easily through the mobile app. So I think that's what you get, a good chunk of your audience just kind of watching on their phones and stuff. And the other platforms just do not compare as far as mobile goes, and that's just a theory of mine, but everything else, Twitch, it's impossible unless you're partnered. I can't change resolution on mobile app. So if you're not a Twitch partner and you stream 1080 60 frames, I can't lower that, and my phone can't handle that data for some reason. Rumble, it's iffy on mobile. Kick, I haven't had any issues really, but YouTube's just like the most like easiest to use. So that's my little Theo theory there.
What was you going to say, Greg?
Yeah, one thing I noticed watching a couple of Tectone's streams on YouTube recently is that he's generally been a Twitch streamer, and then he's recently started co-streaming on Kick and on YouTube as well. But he has the 3 separate chats in boxes around on his screen, and after a while he was saying, well, the weird thing is that Twitch, you get about a 50% mix of emoji spamming and then sentence like short phrases that people will type in. Kick, it's just single emojis that people are spamming and hardly any text that they're putting in the chat. On YouTube, everyone's writing paragraphs and full sentences. So it's kind of something about the platform that attracts the culture to it and builds it there, and people respond differently in the chats.
It's speed as well. It's one of speed, because Paul's correct in a lot of respects. YouTube has got the most mature platform, but it's got a mature platform for having a conversation with your chat. It really has. Yep. Now, you can do the same levels of conversation with chat across the board through Twitch, Rumble, Kick, Twitter, doesn't really matter. But YouTube lends itself a lot more to that kind of like persistent, slow, people chatting and you having a decent conversation. You can slow the conversation down enough to actually integrate and interact with your chat quite well. Twitch has it, but think of it as 50% faster, and therefore, if it's 50% faster, there's 50% fewer words. And Kick is 50% faster than that, and again, 50% fewer words. So you can see this kind of like if you had a bell curve, you would have Kick and Twitch down the bottom in terms of speed and message and how many people in chat. And then at the top of the bell will be your longest messages. That's YouTube. YouTube and Rumble, I find, have the most interactions in that type in terms of having a conversation, decent chat with someone. But as Twitch and Kick, I find them less active.
Yeah, but I think that's partly the UI design for that platform, and partly, well, maybe not the culture. That's Twitch is a gaming platform per se, and originally it was designed as a gaming platform.
I want to.
So you've got a lot of interactivity.
I want to reflect on what Phoenix said there, because it's pretty much what I was sort of going to lean into, was that I think YouTube is like, a platform for the boomers and people who can actually string a sentence together, whereas like Kick and Twitch and that is all for the Gen Zs, and all they are is like spurging out with it.
Yeah. It's a fidget toy. That's what Kick is, a fidget toy. It's like, I can spam things. It's like
You're not wrong.
Greg has got the most apt description there, that doom scrolling Twitch and Kick chat is fucking 100% a fucking fidget spinner. It's 100% a fidget spinner.
Yep.
They want instant gratification, whereas YouTube, most of the people that tend to be on YouTube, and certainly most of the people that I've interacted, talked to, you guys, we all take time to talk with each other and think about what we're going to say before we spurg out.
Yep.
Now, every now and again, yeah, I mean, give his credit. Paul has to think about things for half an hour before he says anything. But the rest of us can usually respond pretty quickly without the necessary spurg out. Now, there are going to be some people on YouTube that spurg just constantly, and that's all they can do. But those people, you'll find they're actually on Twitch and they're actually just restreaming over to YouTube, so you can understand the spurg. YouTube tends to have slightly more of an intellectual base in terms of people watching. Not saying that most people watching on YouTube are actually intelligent. Then generally, I have to be very careful here because we could see a fucking massive drop in.
Yeah, everyone will fuck off. YouTube. We'll watch you on Rumble.
people generally think more when they're in YouTube chats. They think more about what's going on, and they add more to the conversation. They're far more valuable to the conversation. Rumble, no offense to Battery H, because I met Battery H over on Twitch. Battery H is a good egg. In my view, everyone should go across to support Battery H. He's an extra lifer. He does the charity events just like me. I am going to be doing an extra life charity event when I come back to the UK, so watch out for that. But Twitch, I find fucking retarded as fuck. Kick, probably just as retarded, and that's not from the streamers, that's from the chat. The chat just seems to be fucking mental. And YouTube and Rumble I've found less of a problem.
I mean, in all fairness, look at the audience that Twitch curated for themselves. You got the Hassan Piker Sims, and you got the Twitch Star Sims, right?
Yeah.
And Frogan and all these fucking retards who think they're the hot shit and say like, oh, I mean, Asmongold is irrelevant, and although that fucking retard talks about him 24/7, so much for being irrelevant, Hassan. But at the same time, you have to ask yourself, it is fucking hard to build an audience on Twitch. That's what I find. If you're standing out or you've got your bobs out almost, you have no chance of getting a fucking audience on Twitch.
I'm not sure that would help you, Smu.
But it's crazy also
I've
how
got small tits, so that doesn't help.
Oh, I have big tits, so it might work for me.
I have no teeth.
To be fair, you had a few streams where you looked like you were shirtless, and you actually weren't because of your lighting, Paul. So
I was going to say prove it, but I'm kind of glad I didn't. To be honest,
no.
Go on, Greg. If you're going to go make yourself a drink.
BRB. It's that time. Sorry, chat. Everyone expects it of me. I'll be right.
Time.
Don't talk about anything good.
London.
Make sure you talk about shit. Right?
Bookmark the time and make a timestamp for it whenever Greg goes for a cup of tea.
Tea time.
Put it in the show notes. Greg Parks tea time.
Tea time.
We're only 1 hour and 17 minutes into the show.
118. Shot it down.
Oh, I love Max Headroom.
Ooh.
See you in a minute.
Darren M, good to see you, my friend.
Hey.
Andy Matthews. I like turtles.
I like turtles. I was gonna say it's crazy though that Twitch has like the highest
Dante, good to see you.
Think about the amount of numbers that like Asmongold or Doc back in the day would pull on Twitch. I'm like, damn, it's crazy because on YouTube, Doc can't even hit like a quarter of his numbers. I don't know if that has to do with the allegations or anything. But no. He made the switch before they found out. Yeah, he was suppressed. Yeah, exactly.
He's 100% being suppressed on YouTube.
Yep. But it's just crazy. And same thing with Asmongold. He'd get like what, fucking 250,000 people watching. How does he do on Kick now? I actually have no idea. How is he doing on Kick?
He's doing very well, but he's been elevated. That's the thing, guys. Don't think that these people are jumping ship onto a different platform and instantly winning. They are being supported.
Yep.
They are being supported because it's in the best interest of the platform. Once you understand that what you do needs to be in the best support of the platform, that's when, funny old thing, you start seeing results in a streaming creator's journey. It's taken me a long time to understand it, but once you step back and look at what goes on, you can easily piece together. Oh, right, okay, so this guy is shipped the bed with YouTube, got across to Kick, and instantly winning. That's not because
that's not how it works.
That's not how it works. Correct. You've got to be your face has to fit.
And I think that's a good place to round this subject off on. So, yes, tits. Max, JK saying Max Headroom is a very underrated show. Yes, it was. I think they brought it back in 2014, did they? Just for a brief while on Channel 4 in the UK. But yeah, I used to love that show. Wasn't it the guy who played... Oh, what's his freaking name?
He played the villain in Lawnmower Man 2, I think it was.
He definitely played the villain in Lawnmower Man 2. He was also...
Oh, yeah, I know you mean.
I don't know his name, though.
He was also...
Honey, I Shrunk the Kids as well.
Yes, he was. I think he was one of the dad. He was
in
the
quite
dad
a few
in
things,
that.
wasn't he? Yeah.
Yeah.
He was in an episode of Star Trek: The Next Generation where he played a time traveler who pretended he was from the future, but he was actually from the past. Yeah, can't think. Anyway, never mind. Let's move on.
No, it wasn't Jeff Fahey. Jeff Fahey was the Lawnmower Man, but that's not the person we're thinking of.
Mad Dog Murdoch. No, that's Dwight.
Yeah, that's Dwight thingy.
Dwight, what's his face? And he was Barclay, wasn't he, in The Next Generation?
Good old black, what's his face?
Matt Frewer.
Frewer, yeah, Matt Frewer.
Matt Frewer.
Yep.
He's the original Max.
Yeah.
See?
There you go.
Well, he's technically not the very original one, because no one knows who the very original Max Headroom was, because it was a pirate broadcast. He was the commercialized version of it.
No, the Max Headroom pirate broadcast was based on Max Headroom.
I think the pirate broadcast was first, wasn't it?
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah, pretty sure.
Well, I'm not, so let's roll with it.
The pirate broadcast. So for those who don't know, in the UK back in the I think it was the 90s, there was like an interruption of television services because someone had managed to hack into one of the broadcast towers, and they started doing this weird, Max Headroom, because it's a Max Headroom mask. You know what I mean? So there was merchandise for Max Headroom. They bought the mask and they started doing anyway. It was this weird broadcast. You can go and look it up on the YouTube.
To this day, it still blows my mind how good all of the sort of masks and things you could buy for Halloween in the States, decades before we had anything like that in the UK. Actual decades.
What did you say,
Terrible
Tam?
Today.
I said there's still shit in the UK.
Yep.
Yeah.
Shit in the US too.
I remember watching E.T. for the first time. I'm like, how the fuck have the kids got all of these cool masks?
Yeah.
I've got some plastic piece of shit.
That's
doesn't look anything like anything at all.
Nope.
I used to have this
Welcome, Toasty.
It was like a weird
Toasty.
shop. It would be not too far from my house. It had like masks, all year round,
dildos,
magic tricks,
PVCs.
Yeah, Red Bull gags, yeah.
And dude, you're not lying, man. Masks. There was like, I would be able to go in there and get like the actual masks of Slipknot. It's like 2002, 2003 at this shop.
Really?
Yeah, man. Fuck it. Well, not the actual worn by the band, but a really good replica. And you're right, man. Masks have gone down. What happened to masks?
Quality drops.
Fucking U.S. buying cheap ass China bullshit.
Oh shit.
Well, wasn't the Mike Myers mask a Will Shatner mask?
Yeah,
the Mike Myers from Halloween.
Yeah,
Bill Shatner mask. Anyway, what's next on the docket, AB? AB baby.
What we have
Tits.
is this.
What do we got?
Ass titties. Ass and titties.
This looks like the real life version of that Concord character.
This is our city, and this was Mexico. You can't kick us out of the land that was ours.
Jesus.
It's ours now.
Fascism! Let our people free!
It's good thing that she got her hand closed.
¡Suelta nuestra gente!
What's the windblower for?
Just for the fucking tear gas to blow it back at those motherfuckers. If you have a fucking blower, bring it out! Push them back! We will not do 1992 again with your fucking tanks! I was 12 then! I'm 44 now! You! Make your best! If you can hear me, expect...
She doesn't even know it's mayor. Like, not what do you major? What the fuck is this?
If you could say something to Donald Trump right now, what would you say?
Donald Trump! You can suck my left nut, you can get out my drawer! You're just Macca Salma Hayek when they give you the time of day, and because Claudia Sheinbaum make you look like a loser!
To be fair,
that's the Mexican president. So,
oh my god,
that's crazy. What are the odds?
Oh my god!
Yeah, she's got major Concord energy, huh?
Yep.
Oh my fucking god!
She's got major. She's got main character energy.
All I heard was
Way too much of
taco,
it.
taco, burrito, burrito.
Burrito, taco, taco.
I'm glad I'm not the only one.
All you heard was let's talk about it.
To be fair, that woman needs some tricoxygen.
Yeah.
Maybe she would be a little
Mate,
less
she
angry.
could fucking swallow a good few.
Yep.
That
People,
bitch needs
yes.
to put down the gorditas, put down the fucking burritos, and hit the gym.
Let's
Fat bitch.
Fucking fat beaner.
Look, I'm not fat shaming here, but she's a fat bitch. I'm sorry.
I
That's fat
definitely am because you know we have that saying over here: "Fucking German tanks roll out again."
Yeah, Optimus Prime's orders are a little different these days.
Yes.
Off this planet. Too many fat bitches.
Holy shit.
There's no intelligent life here. Let's get the fuck out of here.
I don't want to live on this planet anymore.
Fallout Dave, good to see you, mate.
Chunky
And-
Chumbawamba.
Chumbawamba.
She gets knocked down. She don't get up again.
Yeah.
So better.
she will.
She asked for a burger on the ground.
Jack, you remember as the kid? In fact, everybody that's English
Weebles.
that's currently in chat, the Weebles.
Hey,
The
Steve.
Weebles fall over, they always come back.
Yeah, Weebles wobble, but they don't fall down.
That's
Yep.
the one.
Yep.
This
She's a
bitch do
fucking
fall
Weeble,
down.
man.
No, but she would, though. She'd fall like a stack of fucking bricks, she would, wouldn't she?
Oh, literally, yeah.
Literally like a giant sack of potatoes.
Yep.
Shout out to Steve and also
Steve.
to Tracy Reeves.
Tracy.
Pleasure to see you
Shout
guys.
out.
Yeah, she'd fall like a
Love
stack
you
of
guys.
tacos.
What's that? I'm trying to think of that Eminem lyric. Faster than a fat bitch who fell down too fast.
Yeah.
Go, go,
Nice.
Voodoo Ranger.
So many bangers left.
IPA.
It's hobo piss. It's like 7.5%.
Sweet.
Belgium. Okay.
You got Belgium, but you came all the way to America to get Belgian beer. You could have just went next door, you dingus.
Remind me to take
It says
German
New
beer
fucking
with me.
Belgium. New Belgium.
What's the
that's
difference
in-
between New Belgium and Old Belgium?
It's the same. Fucking
Because this is in fucking Fort Collins, Colorado.
Well, that explains a lot.
Fort Collins. New Belgium is in Fort Collins, Colorado?
Colorado.
The old Belgium, they're really known for paedophiles and chocolate, and the only reason why they invented the chocolate was to get to the kids.
Yeah, they were just a little bit into the candy
shit.
then.
Ace High.
Imperial peach cider.
Has it got
Nice.
THC in it? Why does it say high?
California.
Mate, if you get a chance, try blood orange cider.
Oh, that's quite nice. Yeah.
I
Were
love
you
that.
just pouring that
I
out?
thought you were saying blood anus cider. Then, wasn't I?
Hey, listen,
Why did that beer
you do
say
you.
high? Is there THC in there? No?
no.
Also, Rick Cleary, yes.
Make a silence great again. Yep, agree on that one.
Absolutely.
Did you, hey, Tombi, did you have any of the legal marijuana anywhere here?
No.
Oh!
Tommy said nothing.
Busted.
It's like,
No.
no.
No, see, no. Tombi right now is pulling the American card and it's like, I'm plead the fifth.
Tombi is not lying. He's keeping an economy of information.
Poker face. He's doing a poker face.
Yes.
GG's.
GG's.
Anyway, moving on.
Positively.
Yeah, Abe already pulled something up, so let's have a look. What we got? Ironheart. Oh, Jesus. Oh.
Yeah.
Whose is this? Whose subject is this?
I thought I'd bring it up.
Go on then.
Confused. So she's a magical Negro. Is what the
Literally. A magical Negro with armor. Plot armor, no doubt.
Oh, that's definitely plot armor. Like, what the fuck?
I'm excited.
No.
I want more of this.
Listen,
someone ban him.
Yeah, banned.
Listen, considering we get a Marvel fighting game from a Japanese developer relatively soon, I'm kind of glad that she's not in that game. And I actually made the joke yesterday when we were playing Marvel Rivals that you could basically make Ironheart a Iron Man alt in the game if you really wanted to go that way. But they won't do that because she's a derogatory character. And to be fair, the name Riri is very original, you know?
Yeah.
Well, go on then, Abe. Let's hear about it.
Well, not only is she effectively going to be replacing Iron Man, but based on what we've seen in the most recent trailer, she's going to be replacing Scarlet Witch and Doctor Strange as well.
Good.
So she's literally Black Girl Magic.
Literally a magic black girl.
No, she's Black Girl Magic. That's Sam Jackson said.
We need to we need to cut the fat, dark meat only. Let's go.
Don't talk about Rebel Wilson like that. She doesn't pull blackface, okay?
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's something we could possibly talk about as well.
Yeah.
It's kind of Wakanda vision.
Wakanda.
Yeah.
That sounds like some pirate network. Wakanda Vision, you know?
Yeah.
Like some Somali pirate network for communications, you know? But yeah, go ahead, Abe.
So the series has been on ice for 3 years. It's been sat on a shelf.
It's been on ice.
Yeah.
Get it off the ice.
Yeah.
This needs to be in theaters everywhere. Everyone needs to see this. Come on.
TV show in the theaters? That's a bold choice.
So that's how good this is going to be, guys.
I've discussed this.
They don't manufacture enough pickles of what I'm going to shove up your ass.
Oh,
guys,
yeah.
I've created a new class. I'm now going to be the antagonist. That's my job here on the Chinwag now. So everything you guys shit on, be prepared for me to love it. So Ironheart gets an S tier ranking, top tier.
Okay, wait.
It's Paul's antagonist arc.
Wait, pause.
Paul's antagonist. Exactly.
No, wait, pause. By that logic, that means everything that we like, you then gonna hate, right?
He's gonna pull the DSP and say, "You fuckers have no idea about how games work." I was just
no. Because like, if you want to play the evil guy, so if we shit on something, then you're gonna like it.
I gotta love it. I did not. That does not necessarily mean. It does not necessarily mean that I will now hate everything.
We
you guys
hate
like.
gay sex and pickles.
And we
I already liked that.
We all hate gimp suits.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, but here's the thing, because by Paul's own logic, so if we
No.
announce that we really like Elden Ring.
I would agree. Elden Ring is great. Hold on. You forgot earlier I said I was a whore of games, did I not? I said I put games in my mouth all day long, so I am a lover of all games. So yes.
We all really hate racists.
I love them.
There you go.
Speak for yourself.
Right, come on, let Abe get on with his subject.
Great people on both sides, all right?
Yeah.
Good answer.
Right, come on, Abe. Get on with it.
So we all know this is going to be trash, but I mentioned this on a few of the streams I've been on, that Sacha Baron Cohen is going to be playing Mephisto. We know that for sure. It's been confirmed.
Yep.
Oh, he got me banned off Twitter.
What, Sacha Baron Cohen?
What'd you do?
Yeah.
You call him
shouldn't have done what you done then.
Explain.
That was the last tweet I made. I reacted to one of his. He got snarky with Trump, I think, and I replied to him and told him to, what was it? Sit down and shut the fuck up, Borat.
How dare you
He didn't take very kindly to it.
You got banned for that?
Yeah, but that was the last infraction.
So a man who's relentlessly taken a piss out of gays, blacks, Kazakhs, and every other group under the sun got offended at that.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Fucking fanny.
Spineless cunt.
That man's
But,
an
he
actual
didn't
treasure.
know.
Leave
He
him
wouldn't
alone.
have known, but that was kind of like, I was several bands in at that point. Because that was back in the good old days before Elon owned Twitter.
Yeah, you're throwing caution to the wind at that point.
See,
Yeah,
Atom, I agree with that sentiment, but they also couldn't shelve it because it's a black girl starring in it. If it would have been a white woman starring in that show, they would have shelved that immediately. I guarantee you. Mind you, there's a real Ironheart out there for acquired taste for like Japanese women.
This is why I think they've had to do this. This is why they introduced the character, and this is why they've made a series. Even if it's shit, even if it's been so bad it's been on a shelf for 3 years, they've had to bring it out because they want to take that character's name. They want to underline that it's their character rather than that.
Yeah.
Thing.
Hate to say it though, the only Riri that I know is Rihanna. So there you go.
The only Riri I know is DSP.
Snorting.
Riri.
Mephisto, yeah, exactly.
So I wonder, when he plays this character, is he gonna play it like Ali G,
Yes.
Borat,
Ali G,
or Bruno, or all of the above?
All the above. All the above.
He's going to play it like Ali G because that's his most known character.
He's gonna be like, big up, brethren. Welcome to hell. Me used to be from Staines and now be down here, bro. You're like, oh shit.
Fuck me, got this big fucking black magic.
Oh man! Actually, I would love that if you had like true fucking Ali G in a modern day Disney Marvel fucking show.
What did he used to say about his? What was it? She's my girl.
Majuli.
Majuli.
The biggest troll, like the biggest troll he could pull if just play it straight.
I don't think he could do that. No.
No, but just imagine, like that would be the biggest troll ever if he just plays it straight.
I'm trying to think of where I've seen Sacha Baron Cohen in last from all the stuff that I've watched recently.
For me, it would be The Dictator.
I watched.
Do you know the most? Sorry, Smu. Do you know the most shocking thing about Sacha Boeing? About Ali G.
Sacha Boeing, yeah.
Boeing, yeah.
This is dick
Sacha
size.
Boeing is who he's married to.
Isla Fisher?
Isla Fisher.
Is he? Huh.
Yeah. He's
from
been married
Neighbours.
to Isla Fisher for fucking years.
That's so strange.
Holy shit! Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't even know who that is. Let's have a look.
She's Australian.
Fucking hot as fuck.
She was
this
from
chick.
the
Now I see.
Neighbours.
Now see.
Wedding Crashers.
Neighbours. Spinning nice.
Oh, him. Okay.
See, the
Yeah,
last
he's
thing
hot.
I saw Sacha Baron Cohen in was Les Miserables and the Madagascar movies when he was playing King Julian. That's the last thing I remember from him being live action wise. You know.
Actually, I think before I turned into a conservative, I watched his stupid show. What was it? This Is America or some shit like that.
Yeah.
He had on HBO.
Yeah, This Is America.
Then I grew some brains and some balls, and then I snapped out of it.
We all make mistakes, Paul.
Wasn't
And
he
then
also
I
in
converted.
Sweeney Todd?
He was in Sweeney Todd, yes.
Was he?
Yep.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yes.
Cool.
Yeah,
Pretty
so
effing cool.
that trash is coming out, so that's something to lol about.
And I'm sure there's going to be dumbasses who watch it and review it and talk about it and read about it.
Grace
Of
Randolph
course,
will watch
that's why he gets away with it, Greg. That's why he can like make fun of all these people and get away with it. And then as soon as you do something bad, he doesn't like it and he gets away with getting you banned because he's Jewish.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Well,
there you go.
Well, speaking of these people.
These people.
That had nothing
Careful,
to do with-
Abe.
That had nothing to do with the comment I made to him. By the way.
yeah. Honestly, when I saw the trailer, I thought this was a fucking Babylon B parody. No, no shit.
I thought it was a joke.
It's the kind of thing you think, this cannot be real.
You cannot make this shit.
Is it?
Honestly.
Hey, how's the gameplay though?
It is probably like what's that fucking game that everybody's so up in arms about?
Tomb Raider.
Not Tomb Raider, no. Payday. It's like kind of like Payday.
It's Payday. Oh shit, we'll play it over here on the Company Boys. This sounds like fucking
It's a side
great
scroller
game.
though.
So come on,
it's a
then
side
what is
scroller?
this?
Is it co-op?
Have you seen anything about this, Jack?
No, nothing. Not a thing.
Jack has not seen it. Oh well, please let us watch the trailer, please.
Yeah.
What's the name of
Full
it?
screen it.
Relooted.
Full screen it.
Yeah.
Let's check. Let's
let-
check Steam, boys.
Let me
It's on
let me
Steam.
preface this. Let me preface
It's
this.
added to the wish list.
Let me preface this.
Okay, hang on.
Think of
yeah.
all the black stereotypes you can think of during the Summer of Love, Jack, like the looting of the shops and everything, right?
Okay.
Oh
And
my!
put that into a video game.
Yeah, condense
Okay.
it down into a video game made by white liberals who believe they're the saviors of everyone.
And
I love
the
it.
Western civilization colonized them and stole all their cultural artifacts.
Yeah.
I
Let's
want
go
it. I
for
want
it
it
then.
now.
Well, let's have a look-see.
That's a little loud.
about an abandoned
Turn it down a
warehouse
bit.
trip?
Yes,
It's a
please.
little loud, yeah. It's a little
Halfway.
loud.
There you
Yeah,
go.
halfway I'll do.
Nothing to prove, sis.
There you go.
No matter what they say.
I thought this was supposed to be sub-Saharan Africans.
Well, it's also an Afro-futuristic game.
Where
my
everyone
God, this is the
talks
best.
English.
Yeah, and Africa is still mysteriously a shithole.
Wakanda forever.
Who's stealing them?
Us?
Do you know the way?
Oh, we are stealing them.
It's a side-scrolling payday.
Did you remember to bring the beer can?
I really hope Ugandan Knuckles is an unlockable character.
Ooh. 10 out of 10 for Uganda Knuckles. Not gonna lie, it looks good.
I could probably bench press.
This looks like Mark of the Ninja. Mark of the Black Ninja.
Shit, Paul, you were not lying when you said you were going to go for things that we all like. We all hated.
Who is this fucking game made for?
Me.
White people who want to be black.
White liberals.
Me.
Yeah.
There's going to be a DLC for it where
George
you
Floyd.
get to steal the land from white farmers.
Oh, of course.
This is an episode of fucking Captain Planet.
Yeah.
This is Robin in the Hood, the
Threatens my
video
family
game.
or my
Literally.
friends and gets away with
I
it.
need this. I wish listed it
We are
already.
going
I'm
to
ready.
do whatever it takes to take back.
They're like, we need to steal something. We need to, sort of fade into the background. Let's wear the brightest colours we can.
Yeah, and have the most stereotypical black people haircut ever.
Yeah.
Gorgeous sweet
Listen,
baby.
you don't question the Afro Ninja powers, okay? They need to do what they need to do. Those artifacts belong back in Africa.
Here's a pitch for you, developers. I've got a pitch for you. Add Yasuke to the game and George Floyd. 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
And Johnny Somali.
Incoming.
And
Mods incoming.
And George Droid. Nobody knows about George Droid.
Just add Chadwick Boseman to it and you'll fucking...
I forgot Abe's here.
Phoenix, I agree, but that doesn't say much.
The developer sounds like some kind of Lovecraftian nightmare.
Yamakop.
That looked shit.
Yeah,
I'll
that,
play
that
it
was
day
shown,
one. I
that
don't
was
know. What are you
shown
guys
at
talking
the
about?
Summer Game Fest.
Yeah? Hardcore.
Everybody laughed.
Anyway, let's read this shit.
Wait a minute,
I'm
hang on.
excited.
Kadath, did everyone actually laugh?
Pretty much on the Asmongold stream I saw. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
Everyone was just.
I thought you meant at the expo.
It is.
It was one of those ones that didn't have a live audience, I think.
So what the developers are implying is that it's okay for black people to steal shit.
Yes, and half of the
That's
team
what
is
they're good
white.
at.
Half of the development team is white.
Well, to be fair, they accused the Clay Obscure devs of being racist because they hire predominantly white French people. So there's that.
So I think the thing is with the world is Western civilizations have stolen stuff from African countries because they're colonial bastards, and then put them in public museums. But then a treaty was signed to repatriate key artifacts back to their countries of origin, but the evil white bureaucrats transferred ownership of them into private collections so that they can no longer be seen by the public, but they don't have to be legally returned to the African countries. And so this elite squad of black ninja art thieves are going to go in
Careful, Greg.
and get all of the cultural artifacts from the private collections to put in their own private collection.
Greg, you're selling it to me, mate.
Cos theft.
Yeah.
Hey, think about this. they are just the modern day Indiana Jones. You know, he's like it belongs in a. It belongs.
It belongs in a museum. My museum.
Mine.
Belongs in Africa.
Wakanda forever.
I'm in. Day one, buy for me. I'll be streaming it day one, boys. It's gonna be great.
This is set in a country where recently they turned around and said, well, not necessarily a country, a continent, where recently they says all the fucking wells that were donated by Mr. Beast, they've been left unmaintained because that's not in their culture to maintain fucking things. Okay. Yeah. You know, when we took those artifacts, they were just lying there, the majority of them, in the fucking ground. You weren't doing anything with them. They were discovered. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Right. So lots of them were actually gifted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or purchased legally.
Yes.
That's true.
That's one of the biggest myths about the British Museum is that, you know, people seem to think that we just turned up and stole everybody else's shit. Almost all of it was either saved from the cultures that no longer valued those items, or they were purchased from the countries, or a combination of both. We didn't just turn up with loot bags with fucking pound signs on them and start chucking shit in them and get back on the boats.
Oh, come on, mate. I can only get so hard.
Yeah, but now the British Museum is immediately less interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Make it less appealing. Why don't you?
Yeah.
I also, you know, I'm an archaeologist and I did a bit of work in museums, and I don't think it's good. In the same way as Don't Stop Oil are attempting to destroy things which are actually owned by all of us because they're in the public ownership. They're cared for by the public with by public funds, and they're therefore open to be visited by people who are interested to go and see them. But these, you know,
like Stonehenge.
Well, you've got to pay
Stonehenge.
Yeah,
where the demons dwell.
But so by doing a game like this, where you're just saying, well, you know, we value these things because they've got a price ticket on it. If it's culturally valuable, it needs to be seen by everybody. And the best place for that would be a fucking public museum. And if you're going to put complain about the British Museum, it's in London. It's one of the most accessible museums in the world. I mean, come on, get off your ass and go and see it.
And it's free.
Yeah.
Yep.
You can just walk in there and look around.
Yeah, imagine paying for shit, right?
Looks like looting is back on the menu, boys.
But here's the thing. People are always crying about, oh, this is racist online, right? And then you have the most stereotypical thing you associate with black people in most countries.
Yep.
And then put it into a video game. How is that not racist?
Because it's
riddle me that. That doesn't make any fucking sense. It's like,
riddle me this, black man.
Oh, this is empowering because it's a black woman doing it. No, fuck off. I guarantee you, the bad guy's going to be white people. I guarantee you.
So, from one gaming disaster
to another.
Hanayama.
Yeah. Okay. Just zoom in on the.
It looks like Jeremy Hunt.
No, it's worse. Okay, so you have, like, if anybody is familiar with Phil Rogers, he is now the appointed CEO of Embracer Group, which is not good, because Rogers was the previous CEO of Eidos Interactive, the Square Enix Western Activision, or the Western Activities, the and CDE Entertainment, and was leading Crystal Dynamics. And if you now just scroll a little bit down, because Raging Rhino has the best comment for that one. Yeah, because that's the guy that tanked all of them, and he's now in charge of the entire fucking Embracer Group.
So you're saying Embracer's fucked?
Yes, that's literally the fucking punchline in which I posted it in the Discord. It's like, so Embracer's fucked then.
Yep.
Nice.
I've not followed Embracer for a while, but I did follow them like a fanboy for since 2020. I was watching the financial broadcasts they would do every 3 months for a while because I was, I was developing that Valheim board game, and I was keeping an eye on the Embracer Group as the IP holder and how they were dealing, just in case I was going to pitch to them.
Mm-hmm.
But I hadn't really followed them at all. So why has Lars Wingfors been replaced?
So he has been replaced basically because he's shit. And they replaced him with somebody that's worse. Kind of how Canada discarded their shit prime minister only to elect somebody worse.
Haven't two provinces in Canada now had decided to leave and join America?
Potentially. So, but this is failing upwards again. Because how do you have the guy that tanks every division he's in charge of get put in charge of the entire fucking company? Somebody explain this to me.
Fail upwards.
Yeah, this is failing upwards, the epitome of failing upwards. Because again, Rhino put it correct. Because the guy himself tanked Eidos Interactive, tanked the Western Division of Square Enix, tanked CD with the absolutely awful Avengers game.
Yep.
And now he is in charge of the entire Embracer Group. Because...
worse, right?
I mean, there's a reason why companies like Saber Interactive got out when they did.
Yep.
Lars Wingfors made some really bad decisions from memory.
Yes.
He... Skid... Was it... Saints Row, that was under his watch.
Yep. Saints Row, yeah.
Yep.
There've been so many disasters. There's been a lot of successes, but every year it would say that it would come out in the AGM and say, we've done really well in this sector. It's mainly, actually, the board game sector from Asmodee.
Yes.
That actually is the core of Embracer Group's business. The computer game side is not their core cash flow.
I'll be right back.
What they tend to do is take the board game IPs that they had when they purchased Asmodee, which had a massive set of studios, a massive set of licenses that they'd accrued. They were like the board game version of Embracer Group.
Yeah.
And then Embracer bought an Asmodee so that they could make tabletop games, computer games and mobile games based off the board game IPs, and vice versa. They could.
Yeah. See, but Greg, here's the problem. The
They haven't
guy.
really done it.
No. See, here's the problem, Greg. The guy that was in charge of Embracer actually gave a fuck about tabletop games. The new guy they have in charge doesn't care about shit.
Yep.
Well, I think in that reorganization they did recently, they split the Embracer Group into three.
Lot of ring golems.
Asmodee is one of those three separate things. So basically, they bought them, they had them under the umbrella, and now they're putting them out separately as a board game company, but saying you can use our IP because they've basically gone independent again, pretty much.
Also, the funny thing, Tombi, that you bring up Gollum is you actually made a mistake. You spelled it correctly because we do not spell that game correctly. Neither the press statement.
They couldn't spell it in their own press release, could they?
No.
Is that Gollum, Lord of Ring?
No, it was
Lord of Ring.
Lord of Ring Gollum, and they spelled Gollum with one L.
One L.
Yeah. Well, that's what you get when you have someone who does point-and-click adventures predominantly develop a 3D game.
They're getting it confused with the Hebrew word for golem, which is Golem, which is like a reanimated stone monster.
Yeah, a golem.
A golem, yeah.
Yeah, but
Silly
they managed to fuck up the Lord of the Rings and then Gollum because they wrote Lord of Ring and
Lord of Ring, bro.
And then misspelled Gollum.
I saw Rex actually replaying Gollum recently. It was actually pretty funny.
Have you seen the streams of Little Platoon playing Gollum?
Yes, he died inside.
He died inside. Like every second, his soul just died 1,000 deaths. Oh, it was beautiful.
I have a great clip from when Melee Games James was playing.
Knock balls.
Oh, when James was playing Gollum, I have the greatest clip. I have it saved somewhere. It died.
James is great. I love him.
To me,
Find it.
To me, the best.
Oh yeah, I'll find.
To me, the best clip of somebody playing Lord of the Ring Gollum is from Gary from Nerdrotic.
When you crash the game and I managed to replay the second level. You mean?
Yep. He literally bugged the game and crashed the game out and had to replay the entire second level.
Didn't his controller also disconnect?
Yeah, but that was his own fault because he didn't change batteries.
Well, that's yeah.
That was his own fault. That was not the game.
Well, to be fair, Gary was also deported by ICE recently, so...
Yes, that tweet is glorious.
To be fair, the guy on the picture does look like Gary. So
yes.
I'll say that much.
Mm-hmm.
It's fucking great.
But yeah, all in all, Embracer Group is pretty much fucked then, from what I'm gathering.
100%.
I mean, let's face it, a lot of people have been saying, like, if you merge with Embracer Group, you basically seal your fate, right? Rio.
I mean, the Embracer Group fuck up, just to give you an idea. Remember the guy that was in charge of Activision Blizzard before Bobby Kotick?
Yes.
It's going from that guy to Bobby Kotick.
So it's like Jim Ryan mixed with Bobby Kotick, basically.
Because current dude is a fucking bumbling idiot. And now he's in charge of the entire fucking thing.
Wingforce was responsible for the reorganization of Embracer Group and the implementation of their DEI strategy, which is their strategic overview. It's right at the top level of their organization, and everything is filtered through it. That's why every game that they produce now is, filtered through that woke sieve. And he introduced it in an effort to get Embracer Group listed on one of the stock exchanges, I believe.
Yep. And what up,
Never go public, folks.
Nope.
Never go public.
No.
So they're based on money. One of the deals he did was like he had $100 billion credit line from some Saudi finance thing,
basically like SNK.
But basically just shook on it or said, yeah, okay, it was a verbal agreement, but he banked his whole thing, went and bought the Middle Earth Enterprises, and then they said, no, we're not giving you the money. So he was like overspending and not having guaranteed finance, which then failed.
Clever.
So he already bought it and then didn't get the financing, and he was like, oh, we got to reorganize, and sacked everybody and reorganized into a much slimmer thing. So yeah, he's not done a great job.
Sup, Crimson?
Yeah, some new people turning up in the chat. We've got Rio, we've got Crimson Shadow. Who else we got? Shada. Who else we got? Did anyone else new turn up in chat?
I think maybe we got Flame Mage as well.
Oh, Flame Mage, hello. Good to see you. Thanks for joining us.
Mage. All right, this is
okay.
This is a great clip from Melee Games. This is, I think, the last time he played it. I don't know. It's quick. It's great. Here we go.
Catch the bird.
Hey, look at that beautiful diorama.
Classic.
Can we just pause on the animation when he dies, please? The way he's lying on the floor, because that's
the ragdoll is the best.
Press it again. I want to watch it again.
Yeah, please. Please,
I'm pretty sure I was the one to add the
music.
Yeah.
Hey, look at that beautiful diorama.
James is.
To be fair, you could cut
still,
out. Go ahead.
No, just James' face, the delayed reaction.
He's just like, why? Why did I do this?
You could cut out that Gollum and just like make him dance to moonwalk to Michael Jackson music.
I was gonna say it looks like that Dame la Cosita. You remember that meme?
No, Smu. You know what you need to do? You cut Gollum out and then you put Yamcha there.
Yes. But I have to say, I was kind of impressed that China had a giant Yamcha statue. So somewhere in the middle of one of their cities, and he was just lying there like, ugh.
Yeah, of course, because it's Yamcha. What do you mean?
What
Go
China?
back to big. Oh, you've moved it again now. It doesn't matter. But I was going to say, it looked like he was taking it. He was trying to pull a giant turd out of his ass.
It kind of looks like a.
Or insert a pickle.
Yeah.
Insert
Yeah,
a pickle.
or insert
Paul
a
inserts a
pickle.
pickle. While it's trying to
Well,
walk.
lost that argument.
Damn it.
That's fucking amazing.
Let's watch it one more time.
Hey, look at that beautiful diorama.
More like beautiful diarrhea.
Fucking James.
James is great.
Shout out Melee Games.
That shit was so comically bad. I wonder if they ever actually updated it.
No.
I don't know.
No, they haven't.
Yeah, they shut
Holy
down the
fuck.
studio.
Didn't they like got shut down?
Yeah.
Recently.
The entire studio and the entire division is gone.
No wonder that the fucking point and click adventures are on sale all the time. The Deponia games.
Yep.
No wonder they're on sale all the time. I actually
No,
met some of the devs at Gamescom. They were actually pretty nice people, but my god.
Are we into memes now?
We are into memes. We've actually exhausted our
Wow.
main topic so far. Yeah.
So none of us suggested anything.
We've got
we've
a
still-
million memes though, so
Yeah, but we've still got an hour left of the show.
Yeah,
Guys.
we got memes to share.
we have got memes for days, bro.
We got memes to share.
I'm
Don't
gonna
you
be a
worry.
dad. I want to slap the person who ever introduced Bella Ramsey to fucking Hollywood. Honestly.
Right.
I filmed my stream earlier on her.
Yeah. Okay. Hold on to your asses.
I'm going to be a dad.
I'm gonna be a dad. I'm gonna be a dad. I'm gonna be a dad. I'm gonna be a dad.
Terrifying, man.
Yeah. It just gets her face gets bigger, and then she just gets really sinister.
She could play Tweedledum and Tweedledee in a live action, Fable TV show.
Or Humpty Dumpty.
Or Humpty Dumpty, yes.
At the same time.
All of them. All of them.
I'm scared. I'm genuinely scared after that.
Hello.
She could be in the Netflix special where she plays Frogan.
No, Frogan can only play
Oh,
herself.
come on.
sorry.
Not even
Okay,
Bella
that's not that
Ramsey is
much.
that fucking ugly.
Well, yeah. Alright, what we got? Next meme.
Okay. What we've got
Oh,
here
Elmo. Oh, Jesus.
is Elmo just straight not giving a fuck.
Don't you love when people tell you, hey, it's okay, you don't have to cuss? Like, the fuck? Yes, I do! Yes, I do! Especially if you piss me off! I'm gonna come after you like a spider monkey, cussing your ass out! Can you imagine going up to somebody and being like, hey man, you're a butthole! Yeah, you eat stinky feet for Christmas! Yeah, it doesn't have the same effect! Imagine Carl over here calls you a dumbass, and you have to go to him and you're like, well, you know what? Your breath smells like poop. Yeah, it doesn't have the same effect. I'm going up to that motherfucker, and I'm saying, dude, you're a piece of shit. Fuck you. Yeah, see the effect that
He's not
has?
wrong.
It's a
He's
lot
not
better.
wrong.
Lot better. That's just almost 2 cents. Okay? Don't argue with me about cussing. I will fuck shit up. Okay, that is all.
I like Elmo.
Yeah. Elmo was a good one.
Elmo doesn't give a fuck.
I like turtles.
The best Elmo thing I saw was there was a kid in America that had a defective talking Elmo, and it malfunctioned, and then it started saying kill. I can't remember this kid's name, but it learned his name, and then it would say killed. There's kill Martin or whatever.
My favourite Tickle Me Elmo thing was the one where they over voltage it.
Yes.
That
Yes.
made me fucking crease the way that it just screams like it's in pain.
That was Elmo torture, yes.
Anyway, what's this one? The new Labour advert.
Yep.
Thanks to Labour, I've lost weight because I can't afford my shopping. Cheers, Kia.
My business has flourished under Labour. I've bought a second home. I sell dinghies. What a year!
Because of Labour, I've saved money. because I didn't have to buy my grandparents a Christmas present this year because they both died when the heating alarms got turned off.
We also had to spend more time in the house as a family because we were afraid to go out due to knife crime.
Thanks to Labour, I finally got a chance to watch Game of Thrones, trying to get through to the doctors.
You are 84th in the queue.
Time for another series.
That man is such a weak Prime Minister. Tombi, I wanted to kind of get your perspective on this, actually.
As an American.
As an American who used to live in the old...
As a closet American, yes.
Yeah.
As a closet American who used to live in the Gibraltars, apparently Keir Starmer's Britain and Gibraltar have agreed to give power of the border over to Europe. So what's your take on this, man?
What?
Do you know the thing that really pisses me off the most about this is that I actually used to live in Gib. I lived in Gibraltar for 2.5 years when I was 7.5 all the way up to almost basically 10. So I've got many fond memories of actually living in Gibraltar. Now, I can understand what they're trying to achieve. They're trying to achieve the fact that people that are living either in Gibraltar can work in Spain with minimal issue, or those living in Spain can work in Gibraltar with minimal issue.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing is, because of its position, you can argue that you don't have to secede, or you don't have to give over the fucking whole country.
Yeah,
the control over the borders over to Spain and the EU to allow people to come and go. Because, yes, it is a strategic position in terms of where it is, entry to the Mediterranean for the UK. You don't... It's not going to affect the whole of the fucking UK if you just allow a little bit of relaxation of the fucking borders, you fucking useless cunt. He fucking royally fucked over every single UK-based person that's currently living in Gibraltar right now. He's fucked them all over.
Yeah.
Fucked them all over.
And
Now,
it's not just that. Go on.
Every single one of those people that had a job either in Gibraltar or working over in Spain now has to capitulate over to the Spaniards as well as the EU. And not just that, they now have to fight for those jobs because the likelihood is there's someone in Spain that will turn around and say, I'll do the job cheaper, and they'll get hired instead.
Yep.
Yeah.
One of the issues...
Fuck them over.
One of the issues I kind of have with it is the fact that, I mean, very much like we're saying in the UK at the moment, we've got loads of expats coming over here from different countries, and, you know, they're not integrating, and et cetera, et cetera. Well, the English are very guilty of doing that in Spain, and Spain are cracking down on it really, really hard. So what is this going to look like in like 5 years' time after they've given control of the border to Spain? And now they're not letting it's not actually making it easier for the gibberish to come over into Spain and work in Spain because they're trying to crack down on like, you know, foreigners being in their country.
It's one direction. This supports one direction only. The gibbos, let's they are called gibbos, by the way. We're allowed to say that. So anybody that's currently living in Gibraltar, gibbos, unlike
the gypsies,
unlike the gypsies, they have the right to go over to Spain, but it's still a pain in the fucking tits. But the Spanish can come over to Gib with little or no like interruption to their travel. It's very streamlined, very easy. But the guys and girls living in Gibraltar, fucking, they're going to struggle to get jobs or anything in Spain, to carry on anything in Spain. Fuck them.
I think he's such a weak fucking prime minister. You know, we've got the Chagos palaver and now fucking Gibraltar.
Let's just put it bluntly. He's a useless fucking tosser.
He's a useless fucking tosser.
He's a spineless cunt.
He's a fucking sellout.
He's worse than that because he's deliberately destabilizing or diminishing the power of Great Britain on the foreign stage. You know,
it'll be the Falklands next.
Yep, it will be.
And undermining the cohesion of the British society at home. So it's like he's basically fucking us from both angles at the same time. And I hear he likes rent boys.
He does. He likes rent boys, not just one of the rent boys, not just two. He likes them 3 or 4 at the same time.
This is correct.
Fuck you, Kia.
Fuck you, Kia.
Do you think he posed for Kamala Harris's new logo?
Yes. Yes, he was.
He was one of the life models.
He was the black guy. He was the black guy in the fucking image.
Right, guys, while we're on here, I just need to ask the question. What the fuck is going on with your adverts in the US? It's either all gays or all drug companies.
I just want to clarify one thing. There's only one person from the US that's currently on the panel.
There's loads in chat.
I know there's loads in chat, but your fucking adverts... Right, so we have been subjected to so many medical adverts, so many adverts for if you're going to bang your fucking gay brother or whatever, have some HIV medication. There is fucking
Gotta be
everything is a fucking medical bloody advert. Like 90% is medical.
Big
Other than
pharma.
that, car insurance or loans. The fuck?
That's it. That's all we have in America.
We find it weird because you can't advertise medicines on TV in the UK, can you?
No.
Anything you can buy over the counter,
side effects include
cough medicine or something.
Do you
like
know
that,
what? Actually, Paul, it's a funny thing you should say. Side effects include, and the fucking almost every single one of the medications
Kidney failure.
Side effects include constipation, the possibility of shitting yourself. And I'm like,
thoughts of suicide. If you have thoughts of suicide, call your doctor.
Suicide is on every single medication because guess what? The medication doesn't work. It's all fucking snake oil bollocks. You're just gonna fucking top yourself.
You're just going to want to kill yourself afterwards. If you have thoughts of suicide, call your doctor.
Or just do like the Canadian government. Just
end it all.
Life themselves, you know.
Winger says the HIV meds ads are out of control. They're fucking insane.
They're insane.
I'm tempted to put the TV on and just show you. It's fucking bonkers.
And also, Davey, you're never getting rid of that Abes. You've got it forever.
Can't catch it twice, mate.
You got it forever.
I love that whole sort of marketing strategy. It's like, did you know that having anal sex rough is gonna cause rectal bleeding? But if you try this new medicine, it can cure that. May cause rectal bleeding.
Do you know what's even funnier is the fact that all of the HIV ads, it's just all gay men.
Yep.
It's all gay
They know
men.
who they're selling to.
Exactly.
They know their target audience.
There's 0 straight people in that advert. They're all
Does it
fucking
come with
It's
does it
almost
come
like
with
they know
a
their
couple
target
of
audience.
monkeypox shots as well?
They're fucking all touching teapots in the fucking advert. They are literally touching teapots.
I was going to say the monkeypox adverts would be sub-Saharan African gay men, wouldn't it?
Yep.
Yeah.
That'd be that video game we saw. Yep.
Basically.
I wonder if the monkeypox rates will drop this male mental health month, because last June, every June there's usually a spike in monkeypox numbers in the USA because of the
why? Because all
general
men get suicidal thoughts and fuck monkeys.
Yeah, no, because they get together. Monkeypox isn't from monkeys. It's just
Doesn't matter. Crack on with your joke.
Yeah.
Or your thought.
So, yeah, I was just like, I'm wondering if the rates are going to drop because normally it's just one great big gay orgy through the whole of June, and everyone's like.
Do you know one thing, and you guys actually picked up on it last week, is the fact that Ubisoft and Rainbow Six actually highlighted the fact that it was Men's Mental Health Month.
Yep.
Mm.
The only, and me being my OCD-ness, a lot of people were saying, fuck, not a rainbow in sight, apart from the fact that they said it on Rainbow fucking Six.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, yeah.
Clever.
Guys, if you're out there, if you're fucking struggling, just fucking reach out to any fucking one of us.
Yep.
Most of us go through, Error 404, it's good to see you, brother. But most of us go through shit that people don't even fucking know.
Yep.
And if you've got fucking issues, if you've got something burning on your fucking conscience, and you need someone to reach out to us. Don't reach out to fucking Greg.
Don't get
reach out to me. No.
Listen,
Greg's a bit fucking gay. But reach out to the rest of us.
I'm really not.
Yeah.
Reach out to us, guys. I will fucking talk the hind legs off a dozen fucking donkeys.
Seriously? Are you sure about that?
Fuck.
He fucking loves them donkeys.
If you're fucking struggling, whether it's financial, whether it's mental, whether it's anything that's weighing on your conscience, no matter what, there are support groups out there. If you need to fucking talk to anybody, talk to all of us. We're there. DMs, Discord, you fucking name it. We're always here. We're always there for people. So
no, we
never,
don't need to do all that.
Ashamed.
I got this. I'll tell all the men. As a fellow men, if you're struggling, man the fuck up, you sons of bitches. Quit being pussies. Get over it. You're a man.
Hey, Paul.
Done.
Go fuck yourself.
I almost broke my microphone.
There you go.
Yeah, and if you,
fuck yourselves.
If you reach out to me, I'll tell you about my life, and then you'll
feel less miserable.
Put things into perspective about your own fucking life.
Everybody tell you about how he turned into a black woman.
And it's a funny thing. Well, it's not a funny thing, but it's an interesting thing. Everybody on this fucking panel right now have got their own fucking stories. A lot of us keep those stories to ourselves because it is just what it is. But honestly, guys, fucking just reach out to people. You're not fucking alone in this shit. Fucking there's people to talk to at any time. So
and hey, look, I may be female, but I have more understanding than most.
Yeah, she has to put up with me. Fucking hell.
Hey, I've helped some of my male friends through the worst moments of their life. And I mean worse than most men have been through. So, yeah, my door's always open.
I can't stress this
That's
enough,
what
but
Tombi told us.
Don't use Better Life for mental health problems.
Yeah.
Because they might make them worse. I'm just saying.
Yeah, they're not actual professionals.
Talk to an actual human being.
Yeah.
Trust me, it helps a lot.
Yeah.
Anyway, back to the memes.
Anyway.
Speaking of tricoxygen.
Yeah.
What? Frogan's favourite fucking saying?
Did you hear about the new medicine that the FDA just approved for lesbians who are suffering from anger and depression? It's called tricoxygen.
Hell yeah.
I was going to say something fucking shit like, Smu, ain't that what you are?
No, he doesn't need it because he had a strapodictomy.
I fuck myself on a regular basis, okay? So I don't need that shit.
Who'd you nick a bike off?
Famous Russian composer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right on.
Speaking of gay.
No.
This is Stasis Squeef.
Gay.
That's what I linked, isn't it?
Yeah.
I fucking linked that the other day. I was fucking laughing in the car because we were halfway between fucking Knoxville and Nashville, and I was just doom scrolling in fucking Dairy Queen of all fucking places. Dairy Queen burgers are actually acceptable. I will say that Dairy Queen burgers are acceptable. I was doom scrolling and I saw that. I was like, fucking gay. Love it.
Up next, we've got.
Let's have a little look.
Oh, Jesus.
At some of the tough times that Mr. Donald Trump and Mr. Elon Musk have been going through.
Well, they up. They kissed and made up, so it's
yeah, I was about to say it's already old news.
Yeah.
What, they broke up? I didn't hear about this.
I don't think you need to mute it.
It's Pink Floyd.
Yeah, you kind of have to.
Don't put it very low. That should be okay.
Yeah.
It's so sad.
President of Mars.
To be fair, AI gets terrifyingly accurate lately. It's kind of scary.
And this is the worst it'll ever be. And we'll see more examples shortly.
Trump with a beard. No, that's a
Hey,
he looks fucking badass with a beard.
Don't put ideas into people's heads.
Oh, yeah.
Don't put ideas into people's heads like a fucking Trump with a beard. Could you imagine?
He's gripping that cable very, very distinctly there.
I mean, I might be biased as a beard owner, but I think every man looks better with a beard.
Well, in most cases, that's true, actually.
Yeah.
They look good with beards and cowboy hats.
Yeah.
Oh. You were like a father to me. Can you forgive me?
Ron, how you doing, brother?
Ron. Hey.
He died.
He died.
He died.
It's kind of funny. Old Elon looks like Kevin Spacey. It's kind of creepy. He looks like...
Yeah.
Strangely, that actually made me feel something.
Yeah, I'm a heartless bastard.
It made me feel gay.
Yeah. Well, you've got an erection right now.
I think.
Yeah. So I came across this one and I thought,
I bet you fucking did.
I did. Streams, mate. Streams.
The wrong term of phrase to use.
Come everywhere.
Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Yeah,
I fucking hate this bloke.
Do you know what? Of all the people I wish I could kick in the fucking cunt, this guy fucking tops the bill.
Absolutely.
Immediately, like full sprint and then just shotgun dropkick.
And not just because he's black.
No, because he's an idiot.
It's 20% because he's black, but the rest because he's a fucking idiot.
Yeah, you'll probably start raging a bit more after you've seen this one because these are all based on real incidents that actually happened.
Yeah.
Fucking what?
He once corrected a child for calling the moon shiny. He once stopped a wedding to explain that wedding rings are just emotionally symbolic carbon loops. He believes laughter is just involuntary diaphragmatic spasms. He wished someone happy birthday, then clarified it was technically just the Earth returning to its original position. He doesn't say, I love
That's
you.
not true.
He says, my hypothalamus is firing oxytocin at above average levels. He doesn't believe in miracles, unless you count people still inviting him to parties. He's been blocked by Santa Claus. He once explained gravity to a falling child.
He
once told his date that love is a brief neurochemical delusion. He once ruined New Year's Eve by explaining it was arbitrarily assigned by ancient bureaucrats. He signs birthday cards with statistical anomaly. Survival achieved another year. He doesn't RSVP. He calculates gravitational time dilation before committing. He calls children undeveloped carbon-based thought engines. He thinks international borders are imaginary, but still gets mad when someone sits in his airplane seat. He has no baby photos, only timestamps of developmental milestones. He corrects people's dreams. He is the most condescending man in the world.
I don't always
agree with that
but when
statement,
I
by the
do,
way.
I prefer to remind everyone that Cheers is just a sonic placebo. Stay curious, within peer-reviewed limits, my friends.
I fucking hate him.
He's a fucking condescending.
I used to
hate
like
him.
him a long time ago, but I just
He's a
can't
piece of shit.
anymore.
The thing that gets me about him is he got this. He's condescending, right? And he says the most basic bitch shit about science that there is. It's like he got a bachelor's degree in something, to do with science, and now he's like the greatest fucking mind in the world about it. Like, fuck off!
Yeah.
You're a useless
He's got a
cunt.
bachelor's science degree in how to spin a pot noodle fast enough so it gets soggy quicker. He's a fucking idiot.
It's basically DEI,
Right?
DEI
Look at this.
Bill Nye the Science Guy.
Tracy Reeves has just rivaled him for his scientific knowledge. In one sentence,
Gravitational time dilation is a phenomenon predicted by Einstein's theory of general relativity, where the passage of time is affected by gravity. Yes, that's why they have to constantly update the atomic clocks on the geostationary satellites. Because they're so far away from the Earth, they go out by micrometers.
And why it's going to be difficult to tell the time on the moon.
Exactly.
Yep. It's nigh on impossible. And the fact is, when he turns around and says, yeah, it's not your birthday, it's just the fact that the Earth has returned to its original position, is actually incorrect because we are in an ever-expanding universe.
And now, not just that, we're constantly going around the fucking galaxy.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the
225,000 years to get round once.
The only thing that is correct is that the angle from the Earth to the Sun is the same at that point in time. But your position in the cosmos is not the fucking same. It's just the angle between you and the sun.
Nailed it.
Not even close.
Nailed it. The Dr. Phil of astrophysics.
The only good thing that Neil deGrasse Tyson has ever done is he was on the Joe Rogan show, and Joe Rogan kept being on about how amazing flying cars would be, and then he just looks at Joe Rogan and is like, Do you have any idea how fucked up the fucking U.S. airspace laws are, and you want flying cars? And he immediately just shut that shit down in like 2 sentences.
Yeah, but that's a common sense perspective. You don't need to be a fucking spaz or a fucking retard or someone with a fucking degree to work that out.
Yeah, but that's why I credit him that one thing, because it has nothing to do with his scientific knowledge. Just like, the U.S. aviation system is fucked, and you want flying cars in this country. Are you mad?
Bend over.
Ben.
And then
a bit later, mate. I will.
And then specifically, the face Joe Rogan makes when he realizes, wait,
right?
the face was priceless.
Yeah,
he's still
Polychron, you are correct. You are correct. I mean, the thing is, it's only correct for something like 3 millimeters every year, because the Earth is constantly shifting on its tilt of its axis. So it's fucking irrelevant in the grand scheme of things. He's a fucking idiot. And it's not because he's black. Partially.
No.
I mean, we call him Black Science Man for a reason.
Black Science God Magic. Anyway, next.
You gotta have one.
Next.
Hold on, let's. We got a few more good ones here.
Space Ninja.
Bangers.
Space Ninja. I almost said something naughty then.
Yeah.
I like to call this one Kanye Kitties.
Yep, checks out.
That looks like Yanni.
This is what Boogie imagined my tipples look like in his head.
My tipples.
My tipples.
I think it's a bit culturally unsensitive, putting on a Israeli flag in the background, but whatever.
I love the saluting cat in the replies.
Yeah, the cat to the right.
Yeah, exactly, Paul.
Hail Kittler.
Hey, Kittler.
Kittler.
Indeed.
Kittler, please. 19 seconds.
Excuse me. Pick a number from 1 to 1,000,000.
5.
Congratulations. Here's $5. Okay, listen. Pick a number from 1 to 1,000,000.
Huh? 6.
Pick a number.
Yep.
First making fun of her for calling her stupid.
Pretty fucking much.
That's fucking amazing.
Tards everywhere.
Tards everywhere.
Okay, let's get to the next one. This is
retarded.
A bit of classic British humour. Some of you might remember it.
Oh, Ross Abbott.
Ooh.
Oh, yes. Yeah, Mastermind.
Yep.
Can you give me the name of the standard unit of electrical power?
What?
A what? Correct. The famous comic actor was Mr. Will.
Hey?
Mr. Will Hay, correct. A legal question now. A man is released from prison because he has received the royal...
Pardon?
The royal crown, correct. And what were the last words of Ludwig van Beethoven?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear that.
Yes, they were. Correct. The name of the first Bond film was Dr. Do you know it?
No.
I want you now to tell me the first two words of the song that goes on, Give You Anything But Love, Baby.
I can't.
I can't give you anything but love, baby. Correct. What is the English for je ne sais pas?
I don't know.
Correct. What is the standard reply of a British Rail information officer?
Oh, don't ask me.
My question about that, though, just to sort of put a damper on it, is what is his specialist subject if those were all the questions?
Random shit that I don't know about.
No. Maybe that was the general knowledge round.
No, I see.
Possibly. No. His specialty was the comic book panel from Taskmaster. Random bullshit, go.
Okay, so those were the general memes.
Okay. Now we have we into hardcore memes now.
Yeah.
Fresh memes.
Let me guess. Now come the LA memes.
Just remember, you can go over the hour. You can go over the hour because
I don't think we're going to be able to, mate.
Isn't. You'd be surprised.
Yeah, I was about to say, Jack, you have not seen what I have seen because I know the meme folder. I know the meme folder. I know what's in there.
Yeah, there's a fucking lot.
Yes.
Is that video I posted of the AI trailer for LA in there?
Which one? Because I've got a few. Visit LA.
Generated.
Yes.
Be more specific, Greg.
It's Visit LA.
I posted.
Yeah. Got it here.
Okay. Yeah, he's got it.
Have you seen the Godzilla one?
Gojira.
Where Godzilla comes to LA and says, wait, it's already ruined. What the fuck?
Yeah. Is it Los Angeles?
Yeah. To the city of dreams, where Democrats reign with dystopian screams. From boarded up shops to urban dread.
Yep.
It's lights, camera, action, Hollywood's dead. Skip the rent, just squat in a tent.
Hey, that's LA right now.
I sent this to my fiance, by the way.
Hey, it's DSP.
Oh, damn.
Stamped and praised on Capitol Hill.
Holy shit, that's a thick wave. What's that? Hold on, pause. Can you just go back real quick to the homeless people? The third one looks like Quasimodo.
Oh yeah, you got a humpback at Notre Dame.
He's the hunchback of LA.
Or he's got a small child secreted under his...
Like Obi-Wan Kenobi? Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
Start the reactor, Quaid.
Wave your flags, we ditch the rest. Just Palestine green and Mexico's best.
This is the bit I love.
Hey, I like that.
The mayor in her tailored suit. Reporters ask and she stays mute. Newsom's here and all he can say. This is just a sports celebration anyway. And who wouldn't want the Olympic Games while the city can't even clean storm drains? Come 2028, we'll show everyone men can enter as women. It will still be fun. No ice allowed, that much is clear. But laws in general, we keep those queer. One rule, and ain't it grand?
Fucking Mark Ruffalo.
And chaos is planned. So light up a cocktail, give the guard a wave, and dance through the ashes of what we won't save. It's woke, it's wild, it's urban finesse.
I like the instrumental to that
It's Los
song.
Angeles, baby, God help us, yes. Visit LA, it's glam and it's broke. With fentanyl clouds and everything woke. Wave your flags, we ditch the rest. Just Palestine green and Mexico's best. Visit LA, it's glam and it's broke. With fentanyl clouds and everything woke. Wave your flags, we ditch the rest. Just Palestine green
Yes,
and
David does. I
Mexico's
agree.
best.
I actually like this.
Yeah, it's like a more chilled out version of Dance the Night Away by, was it the Mavericks?
Yeah. That's right.
Man, it sounds like it.
If Mexico's so great, why not fuck off back down there?
Well, exactly. This is what Bigfoot is finding out. This was actually sent in by Andy Matthews as well.
Oh, this one, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're in the middle of the icy riots here in LA. People are screaming. I think I just saw a cop throw hands with a furry, and Greg's trying to light a damn dart.
Hold on.
I fucking love this shit.
Yeah.
Oh, I love AI.
I think it's time I get the fuck
fake
out of
history
here.
videos. Yeah.
Someone said the Marines are coming, and I don't know where Greg is, so let me know where I should go next.
Yeah, Greg, where are you?
Greg.
Okay,
I'm over here. I'm hiding.
There he is.
Bigfoot's
Damn it, Greg.
I'm hiding from Bigfoot. It's Bigfoot hunting Greg season.
Guys, I have a theory.
Sissies, I'm back with Fuckface McGee, and
oh my god,
we're playing a very long game of tag.
Yeah.
What's up, you fucking liberal sissies? I'm back with Fuckface McGee, and today we're gonna be trying some booger sugar, some nose candy.
Let's go. Oh yeah.
Holy shit, boys!
He's on the tree.
We are fucking tossed. We are fucking geek. What's up?
Oh my!
I fucking love it.
I have
the next Planet of the Apes movie is gonna be lit.
It's gonna be lit. I have a theory. I think AI is going to save the world from World War III. And my theory is because all the propaganda that they try to show us, like the fucking LA riots right now, we're just going to make AI videos about it. And we're going to meme the shit out of it, and we're just going to keep going about our business and not start fucking World War III. Let's go. AI saves the day, not ruins it. Who would have thunk? Applause.
You're fucking right. Oh, yeah.
W's in chat for AI.
All right, boys, I'm going to interview a potential new huzz here.
Listen.
1 to 10, how badly do you want my black monster? I got it all wrong, boys. That wasn't a huzz. She was a motherfucking he. And if there are any bitches out there looking for a hung
that's
Bigfoot,
dating in
please hit me up.
2025,
And if you're a
folks.
dude, fuck off, because seriously, I don't swing that way.
Honestly, there's a whole fucking bunch of these. They are fucking superb. You've got to look for them.
And because you're in the States, Tombi, I'm sure the Americans in the audience will appreciate this.
Yo, Boston Massacre just popped off. Someone threw a snowball. Redcoats lost their minds, but Eagles still got that ring. Fly, Eagles, fly!
Bro. Eagle. Not the time. This is why everyone hates you guys.
Man said freedom, but took 47 pages.
Common sense.
More like uncommon cringe.
They're making me top general.
No.
The British get me.
America's a joke.
Suck it, Washington.
Next 10 orders get a free musket sock cock post. This drop is stitched by hand. Don't ask me about the hemline. I'm not answering DMs right now.
I didn't like being disrespected in the house like that, so
I said yes to the duel, but like, these things are kind of fake anyway, right?
nobody actually shoots up.
It was all a dream. I used to read Common Sense in Bell Up magazine.
Booger sugar. Fucking love it.
Sweet.
Yeah, we did actually go to see the Boston Tea Party, so wankers. Through my fucking team. Fucking C. Cunts.
Dad there's going to tell me how much I have to fuck around to find out what I need to find out.
It's boss baby.
See, as you can see, the more you fuck around, the more you're going to find out. And also, if you stay down here and you never fuck around, you'll never find out. Dad there's going to tell me how much I have to fuck around to find out what I need to find out. See, as you can see,
yeah, it's already
the more you fuck around,
Oh shit.
the more you're going to find out. And also,
it's fucking
if you
seamless
stay on-
transition.
That was, yeah.
But it is
Seamless.
true. The more you fuck around, the more you're gonna find out, bitches.
Yep. Facts.
There was one with stormtroopers in LA as well, but it's already been taken down.
Well, because Disney takes that.
Yeah. Some old
Yeah, the
bullshit.
Stormtroopers one being fucking nuked by Disney.
Yeah.
A separate meme that I saw was nothing to do with AI, but it is to do with the LA riot. You know, they deployed the Marines. It was It was a picture of a Rangers badge, and it said, if you really want a target, if you see anyone with this badge, they're like the equivalent of park rangers. So you're likely to meet least resistance with these guys because they've hardly had any training whatsoever.
for the Rangers.
Yeah, the Marines, the Rangers.
Fucking hell. That's going to go down well, isn't it?
Well, Trump's just sent the war dogs in as well, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Natural selection if you're dumb enough to pay the price.
Fuck around and find
Angela
out.
Carter here, live from the Cedar Grove flood disaster. Just kidding, I'm not real. This is Dana Brooks reporting live from Ocean View Beach. Just kidding, I'm not real. This is Charlotte Reed reporting live from Clearwater Beach, where an unidentified... Just kidding, I'm not real. Angela...
Fucking Cthulhu. Now, this is what's interesting, is grandparents that trust the news are about to be in trouble. Yes. Now, I've been telling people for decades you should never trust the news anyway.
Yep.
And now you can't even believe your own lying eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So nothing's changed, really, huh?
Nope.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing's changed.
Pretty much.
Yes?
Cool. Moving business as usual.
However,
hey,
we can get some fucking cool-ass sitcoms now.
You have a name yet? Yes?
Steve.
Oh, that's a lovely name.
Thanks, but what do you think we should call the baby? It's just sad. Nothing's made in the U.S. anymore.
Oh.
Even this one says built-in antenna.
So?
I don't even know where that is. We've had reports from your neighbors that your dog was chasing a kid on a bike. That's ridiculous. My dog doesn't even know how to ride a bike.
Tea.
What kind of milk is that?
Soy milk.
Hola, milk. Soy dad. Any last words?
Oh my God.
I wouldn't be shocked if that didn't work. The doctor said I can touch myself whenever I want.
No. He said you could have a stroke at any time.
Phrasing.
Hey, Dad, have you seen my sunglasses?
No, son, have you seen my dad glasses? This sofa will seat 5 people without any problems. Where am I going to find 5 people without any problems?
True.
I would have to say the sense of humor has actually improved as well.
Yeah.
Because
shit.
They were AI from top to bottom. And they used to be completely shit, but now they're actual jokes. Sure, they're shit ones, but...
They were terrible.
Yeah, they're dad jokes.
They were great jokes.
Yeah.
I might actually trans myself back just so that I can kill myself later.
We upgraded from no jokes that make no sense to shitty jokes.
Yeah.
Jackanda forever.
I would say this would be the last one, then we need to wrap it up, right?
Black Jack.
We've got more.
Save some for next week.
I'm not sure
there's no shortage of memes on the trees of memes in the orchard of memes.
Mm-hmm. This one's good.
My fellow Americans, it is with overwhelming enthusiasm that I am declaring that anyone who protests or interferes with ICE and their operations is officially gay, big time.
Gay.
With that being said, go ahead and call your dads, tell them about your alternative lifestyle as a gay communist, and then, who knows, maybe eat a lollipop. I don't know what flamers do with their time, but I'd imagine it's something along those lines. Maybe decorate a bathroom, who knows? In either case, this is who you are now, and everybody knows that Cat's out of the bag. Cat is out of the bag. My fellow Americans, it is with
That should be a channel. That should be a stream intro. Yes. 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 Deploy the Rittenhouse. Deploy the Rittenhouse. Let's go.
The real deployment.
The real deployment. Yes.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Well, if I've got more memes.
Yeah, go for it. Fuck it.
Yeah, I've got a few more. There's only a few more, and then we can start wrapping up.
Eclectic Goat isn't going live at 11 o'clock, so you can run over if you want to run over 5 minutes.
Yeah. Okie doke. So this one isn't new, but
a classic.
It pretty much summed everything up for me. in terms of the attitudes of people in these riots, and it's just silly. Like, just stop it. Go home.
Get some help.
Yeah.
Arrest! I'm dead! Arrest!
Arrest me!
I'm right here! Hey! Hey!
Shit, I wasn't expecting that. Shit, I fucked up.
He needs some milk.
He needs some milk.
Yeah.
There you go.
What your dumb ass get?
That should be a stinger. Every time something dumb happens, that's what you always get.
I love it. That's great.
I'm looking. I tell you what, I'm looking forward to Steve Inman commentating on various.
It's already started. It's already started.
Yeah,
that's great.
We'll have to have a section of those next week.
Yes, sir. Oh.
So, just in case anyone thinks that deporting people is somehow wrong because Trump is Trump and he's a Republican, blah, 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 blah.
He's racist.
If you're a criminal, you'll be deported. If you plan to enter the U.S. illegally, your chances of getting caught and sent back just went up. The actions I'm taking are not only lawful, they're the kinds of actions taken by every single Republican president and every single Democratic president for the past half-century. And to those members of Congress who question my authority to make our immigration system work better, or question the wisdom of me acting where Congress has failed, I have one answer. Pass a bill. If you're a criminal, you'll be deported.
Yep.
They'll be talking about tariffs next.
These AI videos are great.
I'm sure Obama said something similar, though, even though it's AI.
It's not. It's actually him. That was the joke.
That's the joke, yeah.
I actually remember him saying that back in the day. Oh, Mexican. Okay, let's go.
So let me get this straight, just so I could clarify it. You don't want to go back to Mexico. You're protesting to stay away from Mexico.
Right.
But you're waving the Mexican flag and you're waving it with pride. You're waving it in the United States, the country you're trying to stay in, the country you don't want to leave. But yet you're waving the Mexican flag with pride. Okay.
And running over the
That
American
seems
flag.
normal to you? That seems logical? That's not stupid?
That's treason.
No? None of that's stupid. All right. You guys are an embarrassment to the Mexican culture and to the United States culture. You guys are an embarrassment to everybody around you, and you should be ashamed of yourself. Do better.
Base.
I think that's pretty much the final word on the whole situation.
As they say in Mexico, ole.
Ole.
Or amen.
Thank you, Jose Swope.
Hola. I'll put one in private chat.
Okie doke.
Put something in my privates. I see how it is.
Oh, yeah.
Your privates.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Here we go.
More Bigfoot. Oh, no.
More Bigfoot. Let's do this. Is this where Bigfoot says the N-word?
I can't wait.
Nuclear. Can't see the video.
Yep, I'm just sawing it now.
There you go.
Sweet.
Get out. Hey guys, so yeah, there's this crashed spaceship on fire behind me, but probably nothing to worry about. Let's check this out. I found this weird glowing rock near whatever that smoking thing is. I have no idea what it is. Well, I feel a bit funny.
That's Paul.
My eyes are glowing. Okay, you are not going to believe this. Humans in black suits, they're everywhere down there at the crash.
I gotta get out of here. They're everywhere.
Gotta get out of here, but you're running towards the humans, dude.
I'm feeling really uneasy, seriously creeped out. Something weird is happening in this forest.
I get these panic attacks when my hiding spots, they feel threatened.
Oh man,
That looked like
I think I'm
Alex
lost.
Jones
Where am
just
I?
then.
Oh no. Fuck this.
Bro's tripping balls, man.
Yep. Pretty much.
Greetings, Earthlings. I am Zorp.
Zorbu. It's Zorbu.
Zorbu strikes again.
Yep. Friggin' Zorbu,
Wow.
man.
Love it.
Well,
I'd watch
there
a whole
we have
movie
it.
like that.
That one's definitely real flamage, yes.
Yes.
Definitely. For sure.
That was definitely real.
Yeah, 100%.
Definitely. All right.
Oh, shit.
Well, there we go. Is that the end of the memes? The memes?
That's the
I think that might be it for now.
Okie dokie. Well, shall we start wrapping things up then and go around the horn, etc., etc.? Yeah?
And do
well,
yeah, sure.
Then in that case, we shall start with our lovely guest panelists this evening of his own fucking show. Tombi and Tam, what are you doing? Where are you going to be?
Enjoying my fucking country, that's what they'll be doing.
We're hitting the bars tonight, so
We-
we're going to be a very
Drunk.
pair of Tombi and Tam.
Yeah, we're gonna get fucking smashed.
As you should.
And when are we going to do rodeo?
Friday night.
Friday. So we're gonna go do a rodeo on Friday. There's just gonna be no
Yeehaw.
mechanical bull. No mechanical bull.
No, real
Except
balls.
for you, Tombi.
Mate, I'll fucking live the dream with a
Yeah.
big old
Real balls.
yeah. Real
Mate,
balls.
all you got to
What
do
about-
is get behind Tam, yeah, and then as you're doing it, you just whisper in her ear, "You're not as good as your sister," and you watch her fucking go like a mechanical bull.
I mean, technically, ordinarily, that would work, but she hasn't got a sister, so I have to say her brother.
That works.
But apart from that, obviously, myself and Tam are coming up to the end of our holiday. We will stream probably Thursday night, probably not Friday. And Saturday, we're going to be traveling back to the UK. We're going to get back home late on Sunday. So next time you're likely to see us is probably a little bit tomorrow, back Monday, Tuesday. But guys, thank you very much indeed. Obviously, like, share, subscribe, and all that good stuff. Have a look in the descriptions for all the links to everybody and everybody's socials. Make sure you pop across there, give them the old like, share, subscribe. Thank you very much indeed. Always a pleasure to be on, and Cowboy Tombi out. Yeehaw.
And I assume you're back for next Wednesday's Hump Day Chinwag.
Back as normal.
Excellent. Well,
They're
good
like,
to
"Thank
see you
fuck."
guys. Yeah. Thanks for coming on the show this week, and we hope to see you back next week, all refreshed and happy to be home. Smu the DJ, what are you doing? Where are you going to be?
Hey, tomorrow I'll be on the For the Homies podcast with the dude MMA Crease. Looking forward to that one, so be sure to check that one out. I might be playing some Stellar Blades tomorrow, if I can get the DLC to work. That is, and
is that what getting it hard is called?
Basically, yes.
Get my DLC to work.
Yes, sir. And other than that, just follow me on Twitter and see if I post any announcements. I'm posting some songs on a regular basis because I'm like working myself music-wise because I just want to put out some content for you guys. Also follow my Kick because I'm trying to gain like 75 followers on there just to get that monetized as well as an alternative to YouTube. Eventually I will get Rumble to work, but that will come in due time. But yeah, I'll be back next week as well. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
Wonderful. Smooth, thank you so much. And Greg, what are you going to do? Where are you going to be? What's going on?
What's going on? Well, I've got family coming. It's my dad's 95th birthday.
Holy shit.
A week Sunday. So my eldest brother is going to come Saturday and stay for a couple of weeks.
Cool.
And I'm going to have various other people popping in and out over the next two weeks.
He's getting broken.
That actually looks good. That looks great.
You could make that with AI. Just
that actually fucking works.
Yep.
Someone's going to have to clip that out. But well,
Fill in the rest.
95. Those
Yeah.
are some innings.
Hell yeah.
He's doing pretty well.
Wow.
What else? So next Tuesday, Hunter Call of the Wild is releasing a new map. So I'll be probably actually do a stream of that.
Okay.
Ooh, fancy. Well, look out for that then, guys.
Daytime one.
I've got that.
Excellent.
I can't really get into it.
It takes a little bit, but once you do, it's actually a really good game. Loving it.
Yeah, but let's be real. It's no Conan, is it?
No.
Yeah.
Conan.
Well, thank you very much, Greg.
You feel like you've had a good walk in the countryside when you... mentally, not physically, mentally.
Yeah.
You feel like you've been in that space when you come out of that game. So
Sort of negates the whole purpose of one, though, doesn't it?
yeah. It's nice. I like it. There's no sunshine in here. And no polish.
Negates, eh?
Or
Negates.
insects. Anyway, get on
Well,
with it.
thank you so much, Greg. Hanayama-san, what are you doing? Where are you going to be?
Here next week, and in the meantime, I got nothing lined up. So next.
Okie dokie. Paul Hadouken, what are you doing?
I will be streaming tomorrow for sure. Elden Ring at 2 p.m. Central Time. I don't know what time that is for all you other people. And Saturdays and Sundays over on the Company Boys channel at 2 p.m. Central Time as well. Check us out. And I may do a stream in an hour just because I want to try out my new, just see how everything works with my new area location. So I might stream in an hour. I'm on the road to 500 subs on YouTube, so do hit that button and all that good stuff. And
do the thing.
Do all the things. I love all you. Goodbye.
And just as a clincher, right at the end, we've got Highlander coming in with a $5 Dibdobs. I believe that's probably for Smu the DJ. Happy belated birthday, sir. Missed your stream due to work and real life. Hope it was a good one, sir.
Yeah, I had a good one. Thank you for that. Appreciate it.
Yes, thank you so much for the $5 Dibdobs. And Abe, what are you going to be doing? What's going on with you?
Tomorrow. Wait, what day is it? It's Wednesday, right?
Do the song.
No.
Get on with it. What are you going to be doing?
Well, I might possibly do some rivals tomorrow if anyone's up for it, seeing as I missed Tuesday.
Yeah, I'll be
cool.
Probably.
Then I'll be streaming Friday night on Rockefeller's Plaza. Nice. And then Saturday morning, I'll be on Beelzebub over on Beelzehub. And then in the evening, I'll be on Screaming Into the Void over on Samuel the Infamous's channel. Those are the only things I've got on the docket for sure this week. But I do have a tendency to appear everywhere else as well, so...
That you do.
Yeah.
Yes, you're a bit of a stream vagabond.
Yeah, I'll be on streams, I'll be in the chats, you'll see me around.
Awesome. Well, Abe, thank you so very much, and thank you to all of our panelists tonight. As for myself, I'm Jack Tarlad. You can find me on all of my socials at Jack Tarlad. Tomorrow, we've got Read and Roll at 9 o'clock British time with Comics Dad. He's going to be our guest adventurer tomorrow, so do come along and watch that. What else we got going on? On Mondays, it's the Need for Speed Hop Suit Crash stream. Tuesdays, it's Vice City. On Wednesdays, it's Chinwag, and then afterwards, apart from tonight, afterwards it's something or nothing stream where we talk about random crap, and then it'll be back to Thursday again. I am actually working on a new stream called Rumble Rambles, where I go around the public footpaths of Birmingham and West Midlands, basically. So watch out for that. I've been doing a few test streams. It hasn't been incredible so far. I'm not impressed. But nevertheless, no. But it's the bit rate that I'm getting on my mobile data. I think I've got to tweak something somehow somewhere. And Rumble Studio doesn't have any bit rate control or anything like that. So I don't know what I'm going to do with it. But nevertheless, look out for Rumble Rambles, because that's what it's gonna be in the future. However, thank you. You can put me small now. Hey, but anyway, thank you so much to everyone in the... Yeah, shut up, Paul. I know what you're giggling at, you bitch. Go fuck yourself. And thank you so much to everyone in the chat for joining us for tonight's show. I think we've had a good turnout, and I guess until next week, next Wednesday, for episode 58... Yes, what Rick Cleary said. God fucking speed, all you chat muppets, and we'll see you again very soon. Have a great night. Take care.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Bye, cunts.